It's got to figure out which way it's filming and all that shit. All right, September 2nd, Freedom Corner J6 Vigil. In spirit and in truth.
Are we filming?
We're live, man. Who do we have here? Baltimore Steve. Way to make it, Patriot. Oh, nice Trump hat.
Yeah. It's right over Pentagon City. There's all these patriotic hats.
Oh, yeah?
Two places right next to each other there. One's an aisle exhibit. That's cheaper than the built-in store, which is called Stars and Stripes. You know, you look for Stars and Stripes, then don't go in there, but go into a stand that's on the other side of the escalator from that. That's cheaper.
Is this all in Arlington Cemetery?
It's in Arlington, the Pentagon City Mall.
Pentagon City Mall.
You familiar with that?
No, I don't know where that is.
Near the Pentagon.
I don't get over there much. I went over there one time.
Half mile from the Pentagon, or basically right next door to the Pentagon. They got their big lot there, and then across the street near the mall. Across Army Navy Drive and the mall. Macy's there.
So you went to Arlington Cemetery today?
No, I got this hat a couple months ago. Not at the mall. It's not at the cemetery. It's Pentagon City Mall in Arlington, near the Pentagon.
Right. How are we doing, Patriots? Hello, Sylvia. It is just a beautiful day here in DC, man. It was, I don't know, only 80 degrees, nice breeze. Hi, Bonnie. We all pacing ourselves okay? Hi, Free. So they're setting up this gigantic area right in front of the Capitol today. We were down by the mall. Big stage, and they're fencing the whole thing off with bike racks. And the National Symphony Orchestra is going to play there tomorrow. That should be pretty cool. Look at all the Patriots. Look at them all. Hi, McFly. Lee Bart, hello.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth has been so heavily politicized. If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little
Oh, that
guys,
sounds like a good song, Sylvia.
Black folks who were never ever actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis. Controlled by rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control all the political parties. It's a big lie. Trying
We
to
got
make
flags
you
to hang.
Trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies.
Freedom Express.
Freedom to restore order they let die. Play with people, turn men into women, make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system, change the pronouns. If gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions. They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts to a branded corporation. Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement. We can't be free.
Alright, back in the mechanical room. mechanical room. We got the generator here. Got all the mechanics in here. Putting the whole Freedom Corner together here, folks. This is what it takes, like every night. We got to set up flagpoles. We got to run an extension cord. We got to fire this generator up. Got to hang these posters and these Patriots. Got to set all the candles up on the wall. And more. And more.
And more.
We had Rebecca was on a secret mission to the pizza place. So we got pizza. Mom and Angelina's here. I'm sure there's going to be something good in that little basket she was carrying down. Hey, Jay Jones. Hi, Karen. Sherry Thomas. Hello. This is what it takes. Oh yeah. Got that one way high tonight. Look at that. Hang it high. We got Mama Earth in the house. Hello, Patriot. All right, Jay Jones out there waving flags again. Go, man. Hopefully I don't need these tonight. I don't want to have to use them, man. Earplugs. What a drag. I hope y'all could hear last night. I started listening to it this morning and it's not pleasant listening to that stupid siren. Not pleasant. Hi there, Two Finger B. Sound was good. All right, Jay. I learned a couple tricks from Trooper. Definitely using them last night. Hi, Gene Shannon. Hey there, Rain and Blood. You were able to hear fine last night? Good. Good. Hi, Sunkissed. So I just kind of learned how to post messages from the chat into the videos. So I hope you all don't mind me if I see a good chat, you know, to post it on the video, which then it becomes part of the permanent video, you know. You don't have to look up the chat to see that comment. So I hope that's all right with anybody posting chats today. I got to hang out for a day with David today. We were down at the mall. We went to the American Indian Museum, got kicked out of there, and then we went to a Save the Children rally that was there and talked to some very interesting people. Got a couple of interviews on Freedom Express Media. And then we took a walk up to the Capitol where they were setting up for a huge event, either tonight or tomorrow. It's the National Symphonic Orchestra is going to play on the lawn right in front of the Capitol. I mean, it's a grand scene. So I don't know if anybody's going to live stream that or what, but it looks like it's going to be spectacular. And then we noticed there's gigantic 15-foot fences with doors in them have been installed across like the upper level of the Capitol now. 15-foot tall black fences. So I took a video of it. Hey, Patriot!
How's everybody? Good, how you doing?
Oh, good.
Good. All right. This way.
Good to see you.
I want to come back down here. I know the reception's better there, but it would be nice for a guy to come back there.
Yeah, they can't see us. It's buggier now.
Oh, it is buggier?
And the cell reception's worse now.
Okay, I like how you can see their faces through that.
I don't know. I don't think we did that on purpose.
I don't think so either, but that's pretty steep goal.
That's how God works, man. That's how God works. What'd you do today, man? It was a beautiful day.
It was a beautiful day. I just heard that this couple here from Pennsylvania came to Washington for Save the Children rally. Look.
We were there. Can I put it on camera?
What? I wasn't there. They were.
Can I turn the camera on?
Why?
I'm going to talk to you. There's like people that are here, too.
All right, don't ask me any hard questions.
Save. All right, so did you go to the Save the Children rally?
I didn't know about it till just now.
Okay, me and David went there.
What? Okay.
We were there. There's a gal named Nancy Drew, and she has a social media presence.
Okay.
She's been just hanging out around DC filming weird shit since J6.
Okay.
Okay? You remember when the National Guard came in and they erected all these fences all over?
Yeah.
She was all over that
Was
stuff.
she really?
Yeah.
Good.
So she's got ancient video on that. And then she organized this Save the Children event.
Wow, so it's just her and that organization.
Right, kind of just her and everybody that was on board with it went there.
So how many people were there?
It looked like about 200 people maybe
That's
altogether.
really nice for not having advertisements.
No, she did advertise.
She did?
She did
I'm
advertise.
just under circle.
And she had to get a permit. She had to get porta potties. She had to get an ambulance to sit there all day for $1,100.
Wow.
They charged her for all this stuff. She got run through the permit mill.
Yeah.
And really, I don't know. I don't
You
think.
just need to be wise as serpents, harmless as doves.
Right.
Get it done.
Yeah, get it done. I'm finding the loopholes.
Gotta provide it. I mean,
God will lay it out right in front of you.
Yeah.
You'll walk right down it.
Exactly.
Walk right down it.
Yeah. They're planning to eat.
Oh, good song.
I sit on my motorcycle and my pants get wet.
Did you ride here?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Yeah. Figured I only got a couple more days and then decided to ride
It's
it.
such a beautiful day.
Ride it to church.
I mean, I just couldn't believe how beautiful it was all day long.
Great. So what's going on tomorrow? Anything?
I don't know. I'm just fishing around trying to figure out what is going on tomorrow, what we want to get into.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely freedom more.
Let me see your shirt. Stanley did this shirt. Did this shirt. And you did this shirt. So, does that mean working men and women?
That's from Arlington. The Iwo Jima statue.
Oh, red helmets.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. It's like they take mostly peaceful. Oh yeah, here's the shirt. Gotta show them the shirt.
Great shirt.
It's a great shirt, whoever designed this. And I know who, but I can't remember who. It's got Jake on the side, on the arms. It's my new favorite shirt.
Red glare,
One nation, under God. Indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
USA! 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 USA!
USA!
Still there. Can I do Oliver Cam? Oliver!
Say hi.
Hey, boy. He never stays in front of the camera.
Sit.
Oh, there he is.
Yes,
There's
sit.
Oliver.
Good boy. Oliver. Yeah. Here's
We
a
got
good boy.
the Patriot puppy. Here's our Oliver Cam for the night.
To the old days, this horses in a wagon, shotgun shells and wishing wells, and you could hear them pistol blast, and then they give us hell, but let us tell us right another chapter. We just want our country back, and we gon' get what we after. In the pastures, in the fields, we the ones that keep it real. You can stupid around here, that'll probably get you killed. Hold still under cold skies, the rebel souls in the old times, like Jesse James and those guys. I'm watching you with both sides. I ain't telling no lies. If you wanna come and get it, backwoods country living, shotguns and ammunition, whiskey drinking, said it's sickly, saying the hell with the system. I've been living at the bottom, so I'm about to go swimming. Y'all can hate us, you can love us, but I promise we ain't Been down at the top so long. Still breathing underwater. Been down at the top so long. Still bring it on.
All right, guys, let's get some Jesus.
I'm just gonna go on the other side of that so it's not on the back of my head. Deborah. Hey, Miss Deborah.
All right, Lord, thank you so much for bringing us here another night on Freedom Corner. Thank you for allowing all these amazing patriots to be here with us, stand in solidarity with these men behind the walls here and behind the walls of all the prisons in this country. Lord, I pray that you'll just continue to give us the guidance and the strength that you've given us throughout this entire past year, over a year now. It's a lot and it is heavy sometimes, but you give us the strength to carry it, and for that I'm so forever grateful. And Lord, I pray that you'll just continue showing us the path that you want us to walk in your righteous name. Amen, Lord.
Amen. Thanks, Candy.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Lions, not
Another
sheep.
beautiful Saturday night. That's right. We're lions, not sheep.
I love
We
it.
have our own minds. We can't critically think. And, we do that. So that's what makes us not sheep.
We're not those sheeple they talk about.
That's right. We are not. And if you're
Seen a lot of them
concerned that you
today.
may be a sheeple, just go visit your nearest conspiracy friend and they will let you know if you are in fact.
Get you a dose of freedom corner.
That's right. Get you a
That's
dose of
right,
Freedom
Freedom
Corner. Get you a
Corner.
dose of getting activated.
So, Steve, on Jericho's chat, one of the guys wanted me to tell you that he's a fan of yours. He's from Texas, and he wanted me to tell you hello. His name is Jay Jones.
Hey there, Freedom Misfit. How are ya? Nina Vlogs. Hello.
Hi, Jay Jones from Texas. How are you doing? I'm a
Jay
fan of
Jones.
yours too.
Is Jay on? I hope Jay's on. I told him I'd say.
Jay's in here, yeah.
All right, all right.
He says, let the lion roar. Here, we'll highlight his comment.
Love it.
I learned how to do this.
Oh, look at that, Jay Jones on the screen.
Jay Jones on the screen. That's right. We're maximizing it. We're hitting all cylinders now, Angelina. All cylinders. There we go. I can just pick a comment. That's pretty good.
Very cool.
So what did you guys bring?
Cheese, crackers, olives, pepperoni, and tomatoes. Yeah.
Like a casserole?
No, just like a one of those charcuterie boards. I don't know. I'm not saying it right.
One of them things.
Yes.
Okay.
One of those things. And then Rebecca brought pizza and donuts.
All right, I gotta get in on that.
Yeah. Hey, Patriots. Good to see you.
It's Angelina.
How are our great mods?
Hey, Angelina, you rock. This is my favorite Ron J. Spike tune right here. Yeah, we got some amazing Patriots that show up on a regular basis around here. Angelina and her mother Cindy are incredible assets. Not only do they come here and wave flags and pray with us, they bring food for us. But Angelina is incredible on the computers at researching things and finding things that we need to know about and making us aware of those things. Incredible piece of our network. We love Cindy and Angelina. It's good to give credit where credit is due. We have so many Patriots here, and they fit in so many different ways. Nobody's the same. We got Debbie up there. She knows how to meet with the representatives and stuff. She knows how to write letters and make them sound good. And knows how to like get them printed up on paper so they look good. If I sat down to write a letter to my congressman, I'd get a piece of paper out and write it, and I might be able to read it, let alone somebody else. So it's important to get it in a format that the representatives can see, can comprehend. You got to get your message short and sweet and blunt and to the point. That's what we're going to work on this month in September. When all our representatives come back in, we're going to try to get together some type of a way to get letters right into their offices, so they're looking at 3 or 4 faces when we're delivering our message. And we'd like to live stream it for y'all too. But I don't know, the Smithsonian police might show up, or the Art Museum police might show up. Or I'm sure there's a whole nother police force in that building. We're just winging it, Patriots. Hi, Lee Sorensen. We've had some buffering problem today. It looks like I'm getting a good signal here. There you go. There you go. Diane Callie. I do letters and forward to your boyfriend, and he knows how to put them together. On a good format, all correct, all the spelling, all the punctuations there, the spacing, and there's a lot to just write in a letter. It is like the ultimate reality show, isn't it, Lee? Here we are. There's a cemetery over there. There's a prison over there. We're on a dead-end road, surrounded by cops. We're in the presence of our enemies. Death, slavery, authorities. It couldn't be more symbolic. That is a good man, Diane Kelly. He's making you look good. If we could all find someone like that, and you are blessed. You are blessed, Diane.
Hello.
Hello, how's everyone doing tonight?
We are well. How are you?
I don't hear the counter protesters. Did the tickets not come through?
Yeah, I don't think their batteries lasted, so I don't know.
I had to
They
buy
didn't get a bus
batteries.
ticket for today. Not really sure. They don't have a lot of stamina, so
Yeah.
they might just
Well,
be
you
late
know,
to work. Who
I
knows?
guess
They
so.
could show up later.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of disappointing they don't show up to play along like everyone else does.
I know.
Yeah, we're here at. So we're here at the Gulag. We are unafraid. We are unbowed. We are standing strong. We are still going strong, and we're not intimidated at all. As a matter of fact, we're actually putting together stuff to recreate potatoes from potato chips. It's more than alchemy that I talked about earlier.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Explain it a little bit more. Mickey is very intrigued with this. Explain it.
Well, okay, so potato chips are obviously just potatoes with extra ingredients, but potatoes themselves, I guess, if you mash the chips and expose them to a little bit of water and heat, and then allow them to sort of reform as a mass, you are basically reconstructing the potato, only with more flavor. So we take that, we remake the potato, and then we add lots of different toppings. It's a real trip. I haven't had any yet. I suspect that sodium levels are going to be quite high.
I suspect you are correct.
I've never, had to come down from a sodium high before. The last time I had a dipsy do, man, I had to go jogging for a little bit myself because I needed to work that out. But yeah, so I noticed something interesting about the protesters yesterday, and it's classically. It's what we'll call it a trademark of leftism. That when they go to protest, their main mode is to drown out other voices. So other protesters do not do that. The freedom protesters in Hong Kong did not do that, right? Conservatives do not do that. Anti-war hippies did not do that. They just, would let people talk if they had a voice. But leftists, it's almost like they're afraid that words are magic, and if we say truth, we'll put a spell on everyone. So the very idea that words would come out of our mouth and have an influence on someone else is so abhorrent to them that they would rather spend all their time shrieking and playing crazy sound, trying to talk over people, than actually, engage in a real protest.
Well,
That's amazing.
they've been using indoctrination and propaganda to brainwash society for so long that they're afraid that might be, the truth might expose all of that, and they can't have the truth getting out. If the truth does get out, if people start catching on, they would be done for.
Right. Well, the sad truth is that they've been doing this for so long. I think at least a generation by now. They've been drowning out other voices for so long. They have completely lost the capacity to debate, have any kind of reasoned argument with someone else. It's almost like they've regressed to a pure animalistic form where they go straight from screaming what they want to straight out violence. It's uncanny, right? And you can see that in their debates. I mean, the John Fetterman's debate. Hello, everybody. Good night. The man can barely speak. Biden's very similar. They can't speak. They can't speak, but it's not held against them because leftists don't have to speak. They don't have to reason. You know, and the whole idea is to fill a space and to enact the agenda. And whether or not you can talk is completely irrelevant. That's why you can have leftists who are sublingual in their capacity, so long as they can be controlled to the point where they do what the agenda setters want them to do. That's that.
Exactly. We were actually talking about this yesterday, I think. It was very recently that we had a conversation about this. A lot of these senators and congressmen that are very much up there in age, it's not the age that's the issue, it's the cognitive response. Do they have any cognitive response? Like, are they capable of forming a sentence? Because I think that's pretty important when they're forming laws, you know. And but then that behavior just exposes more of who's really in charge here. It's obviously not the people that we elected.
Oh yeah. Like I said, they're just placeholders, and they follow their orders. They're given laws to enact by corporations, and then they get money. It's a very simple process.
Right.
I mean, when was the last time you saw a representative or senator who was hurting for cash? It was a very, very long time. But that job should not be a career. It should be a temporary side road where you basically take a hit financially in order to do what's right for the people you live with in your area, like your Senate. Right. You know, if you're senator, maybe your state or your congressional district. But that kind of selflessness and that kind of dedication. If you were to suggest that that's how representatives and senators today are, that's how they're supposed to do their job, you'd be laughed out of the room. What? Be selfless? What? Be principled? What? Not make lots of money from my donors? That's crazy. You know, there's only been one politician in recent history who left office with less money than he came into office. That person is Donald Trump.
That's right. He did not enrich himself off the back of this country like so many politicians do and have done for decades. And they've done it in our faces as a slap to us as Americans, honestly. And, you know, I'm kind of glad that a lot of that is getting exposed. I'm glad that these, you know, bag of bones are freezing up in front of cameras because it's showing to the American people, like, this is what you're allowing to run your country. Are you okay with this? Are you okay with this? Like, a man cannot speak. He's got a lot of power for a person that cannot speak in front of a camera.
Right.
Feinstein doesn't even have control of her affairs. Her daughter has control of her affairs. How is she making decisions in Congress? Like, these are some very serious questions that I would love to have answered by anybody that can answer them, but they refuse. So it's up to the American people to stand up and say, hey, what's really going on here? Like, why do we have 90-year-old politicians that have no cognitive thought?
Well, you know, to be fair to them, it's not that they refuse to answer these questions. It's just that they just can't.
Right. I mean, they're beholden to the people who back them. I get it, whatever. I think you have to sell your soul to the devil to get into the politicians club. It must be because, you know, to me, and this is just my personal opinion, take it for what it's worth, which is not very much, but I feel like politicians are only good the first couple of years because after that, they're compromised. They have their own personal agendas that they're working for, that they're doing backroom deals to get whatever they want to do, or, you know, they're being pushed through. So they're making deals with the devil along the way to pursue whatever they're trying to pursue, whether it be good or bad, it doesn't even matter.
Right.
Because DC and the government that we have today is so corrupt that that's the only way to get everything done. Is is to do it corruptly. So the entire government is guilty of corruption. Corruptly corruption.
That's right.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, they do know exactly what they are doing, and they are doing it on purpose, and they know that the only way to actually get anything done is to do it corruptly. So,
Right.
take
Right.
that one, federal
And-
government.
and-
Why aren't there any subpoenas on that? Charges on that?
Right. Right. Right.
And I know
Yeah.
the federal government is watching each and every one of our live streams because, you know, we're up in all the court documents, you know, nailing other people to the cross because they come down here and support you guys or stand in solidarity with us for you guys. And that's a freaking crying
Right.
shame because they're
Right.
saying not only are you guys American terrorists, the worst it's ever been, and la 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 la, you know, nobody's allowed to support you, and if we do support you, then we must be American terrorist sympathizers, and we must have no remorse about that day, and darty, darty, darty. Like, please give me a break, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just
Yeah,
that
yeah.
caught me in the back of my head,
No.
and I wanted to say something about it, so I did.
No, it's very good that you say it, and it's not like it doesn't have the repercussions, this kind of hysteria that they want to keep going about January 6th. It's having disastrous consequences. I mean, on us personally, obviously, because, you know, we're here, and also on other people who are being arrested. There are new people being arrested all the time. And we got word today that there has been a fourth J6 who committed suicide 2 weeks after his arrest. So people see these trials. They see that no one gets a fair shake in these trials. And then they see these insane sentences, and they look at the film. It's like, well, what did this guy do? He smoked a cigar, or he wore a novelty knit cap, you know, and then they get decades for a sentence. So yeah, that's enough to scare people into taking extreme actions like that. And it's really sad that it's happening. And I highly suspect that the appropriate named Matt Graves uncorks a bottle of champagne every time it happens, because that's one less person he has to run through the court system.
That's right.
And for him, a win is a win. You know, that's the way these monsters. Yeah. Any way you can get it, a win is a win, and this is a win that saves money. Yeah. So I would advise anyone who's right now currently wondering if they're coming for you. You're looking over your shoulder. You know, I've been there. Don't sweat it. Things will work out eventually. The fact of the matter is, just by being here every day, we're fighting. You know, we might just be, you know, sort of sitting there, you know, making potatoes out of potato chips, you know, to sort of pass the time and ease the monotony of the food. But that's part of the fight. That's part of the fight. Every day that we're here, we're fighting. We're fighting for the freedom of our loved ones, for our own freedoms, and we know we're not.
You have 1 minute remaining.
But whoever you are out there, don't be scared like that. I mean, don't do that. Don't do the suicide, because that's how they win. All right. So just keep up with the resistance.
Absolutely. Amen, Matt. Thank you so much for your words, because I know that there's people out there in our chats that are J6ers and that are very scared. You know, and I hope that your words will bring them comfort.
Yeah. Hey, look, the people who ratted me out told me months before I was arrested that they were coming for me. So I know what it feels like to be looking over your shoulder like that. And I just want to say, stay strong, everyone.
Well, you stay strong in there as well, Patriot, and we will hear you at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Thank you guys for everything that you do.
We love you, Patriot.
Right on, Matt.
Bye. We love you guys too. Bye.
Bye. And that is a good time to bring up our J6 hotline. which is 833-SAVED-J6. And if there is anybody out there that is feeling that this is too heavy for them, please pick up the phone and call. Call that number, call a friend, call my number. If you don't have it, go on Google, they have it. Call somebody. Don't do this alone, because you are not alone. There's a whole army of people out here that are willing to stand with you and stand up for you. So, please be strong and don't give up, because that is what they want, and we don't want to give them what they want, because they don't deserve to win like that. It's not fair what's happening, but giving up isn't going to make it any better. So that number is 833-SAVED-J6.
That is true. You can't give up. You can't forget the man who died. We're 250 years into this. You can't give up right now. It's the greatest country on the planet. You just got to stamp out the corruption. So do you want to share that with us?
Yeah, I certainly can.
Alright, we gotta get that on the screen here.
Yeah. And so I was like Joe Biggs. I looked at his limits and he only has $32 left, so somebody must send him regularly. So I'm gonna get to the main screen.
Alright, we got Angelina here, and she's found a way to show some love on some of the J6ers by getting care packages sent to them.
Okay. I'm trying to get it to go home here. Okay.
Alright, let's see.
I need to come closer.
Okay, right there, what are we looking at?
So you want to go to this website?
Down here on the, wait, let me get that in. AccessSecurePack.com, okay?
Yep.
This is a way that you can get commissary goods
Send them a care
directly to the
package.
guys that you choose.
Yep.
Okay, so AccessSecurePack.com, and you go there.
And I already have it set up to go to DC, but it will have the state. I have not found any other states that allow this site other than DC. And so...
Okay, so this might not be right for the Bureau of Prisons jails. This is only going to work in DC.
Yeah, at
Okay.
least so far, that's the only jail that I've found set up.
Okay.
And so if you don't know their inmate number, and you can search their last name, so I'm just gonna search. So let's just say Eric Christie, because I try to send him occasionally, and you would select him. And when you have better Wi-Fi, it goes a lot faster.
Oh, yeah.
And so then, it has pages and pages of items that you can order.
So you can get a pencil, a toothbrush,
Yes.
a bowl with a lid, a comb.
Yep.
I mean, these are things these guys need. A spoon.
A spoon. And this is the only utensil that they can get is a spoon.
And they charge you, what, 9 cents for a spoon?
Yep.
That's reasonable.
And
I thought that...
I was trying to find one of the items. I can find the M&Ms. They have cards that they can... Toothpaste.
Boxers.
Underwear.
Tighty
T-shirts.
whities. All right, that's what these guys need in
Yeah.
here. That's what they don't
So, like,
have.
cheese
they
and
need.
crackers or peanut butter crackers. And so over here it says show limits, and I don't know if you guys can see it well, but you can play around with it. So see how it says the max order total is $100? That's the amount of money that left this month that you can send
To that specific inmate. Yeah. Wow, that's wonderful, Angelina.
So it does cost $7.95 for them to basically ship it or put it together.
Oh yeah.
And so
per order,
yeah. And so they're sent out on Mondays. or at least packed on Mondays. They might receive it Monday, might receive it Tuesday.
Okay.
And so I was gonna find the chocolate because
Yeah, some things will tell you that you can't get it for them because there's restrictions on certain things that these guys can't get. And some of the things they can't get is...
And so just to show you, Tammy's not making it up.
Right down here it says, item was rejected based on purchase restriction configured for this group. So that you can't buy them M&Ms.
But next week, they might decide to let them have it. Chocolate covered peanuts right now. Anything...
That's crazy.
Yeah. Peanut M&Ms, M&Ms moon pie we were just looking at is restricted for this group.
Is there a way to search by item
Yes.
category?
So, like, I put in chocolate, like, let's do crackers. And you search just crackers.
All right, so here's how you search by item.
And so anything that has the word crackers, there's some
Cheez-Its,
Cheez-Its,
all
Cheez-It
the,
in a box.
all the 7-Eleven cracker food you can buy.
Yep, everything is sodium.
So how do you know that they actually get it?
You do receive a confirmation when it's been delivered.
Okay, you receive a confirmation.
Yes.
When it's been delivered.
Yeah. So.
All right, here we got Sylvia's already got the link on.
Oh, no doubt in my
Isn't
mind.
she not awesome? She is awesome. All right, thank you, Sylvia.
We have such good Patriots. They're just all over it.
I know. Everyone's jumping in where they know what they can
Yep.
do.
This
It's a
is
beautiful
definitely,
thing.
an option for people if they're interested.
Yeah. If this is the way you can jump in to help these guys.
Yep.
I mean, it's a bummer what's happened to them, all right? So let's just deal with it. Let's make sure these guys are as comfortable as they are, as we can make them, and keep an eye on their care. Let their jailers know that we are watching.
Yep.
Make our presence
there?
known.
Yep.
Angelina, God bless you.
Oh, thank
God
you.
bless you.
God bless you.
Hello.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
How's everybody doing today?
We are
Not
much
too
better.
bad. I feel like I just talked to you guys.
I know, right? It's much quieter
But,
tonight, so it's a much more pleasant evening.
Yeah, okay. That's good. Yeah, I don't hear anybody screaming, but
All right, we got the candles lit.
the antique patrols are
I like when the candles.
off to some other something else to harass today, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe they couldn't get bus fare or something. Who knows? They don't have a lot of staying power. They don't have any stamina, so you know.
Yeah, their mom or dad didn't give them a ride over, one or the other.
Exactly.
So how are you all doing today? Like, how's the night out there today? Nice out or?
Hey Zach, this is Mickey. It's nice out here.
Hey.
The mosquitoes are just average size. We have amazing Patriots out here and some snacks. I know y'all are talking about rehydrating potatoes, and we have a bunch of lovely things to eat, so I probably shouldn't
That's good.
put that in. But yeah, it is good. It's
Oh, we got a lot of potato chips and stuff too, so I mean,
all right. Well, it's
They're
snacks
easy to
and
come by.
flags, American Patriots, and some good music, good fellowship, and some flags. So we're doing all right.
Yeah.
Here.
It's been a while since I talked to you. How have you been?
A little of this, a little of that, Zach. Not too bad. I'm so sorry about what happened the other day in court. I think we kind of saw it coming because everybody knows you guys are the path to Trump. So I just hate to see what the future brings for this country if people don't wake up.
Yeah, me and my wife prepared for it though. Like after I got denied bail for literally no reason at all. We thought they were going to drag it out to the 2022 elections, the midterms. We hoped that they weren't going to drag it out past the 2024 elections. But unfortunately, it looks like that's what they have in mind because they're able to. So that's what they're going to do. So here we are. We've got to get proactive and get the people in office and hopefully get Trump in office and take over the executive branch again. And then
exactly it. And American people need to start holding their politicians accountable.
Right.
And and we need some. These are Mickey Woodhoff, not Zach Reel's feelings. That we need our congressmen to get off their ass and send staffers over to those courtrooms to see how these friggin' judges are treating the American citizens that are being denied rights and being degraded and dehumanized in these fucking courtrooms, and get over there and do something about it. So that's what we need our congressional members to do. If you're too good and too busy to go over there yourselves, send some staffers. We know you have them. Our tax dollars pay for them. Your offices are loaded with them. Send some of them over there.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely. And if anybody's able to do anything, it is these Congress people. I mean, because if you like, a lot of people don't understand. Well, what are the Congress people going to do? Well, seditious conspiracy was a law written by the legislative branch, the Congress people. They literally can step in at any time and just to write something in that says that these charges they're being used wrong. They're being out of being stretched to the limits by the executive branch. They're using them wrong, and they are. Like 1512 C2, that's being used wrong. It's obviously for document destruction. Seditious conspiracy, it was for Civil War era. It was designed for people who were actually, killing each other in a Civil War type atmosphere. Not a protest going a little sideways. And it's insane that we've allowed it to drag out this long, this far already at this point. Enough's enough already. I just hope that this next election, people really get out there and really start voting and taking the country back by getting in office and everything, and then getting the right people in there.
From your lips to God's ears. I pray that a lot because, I think God is the only one that really has the final word in this. And these politicians, they have a lot of power. They have the power to admonish these judges. They're the only ones that have the power to admonish these judges and hold them accountable for what they're doing. Not just to you guys, but to all these defendants. I mean, it's a tragedy.
Yeah, and also in Judge Kelly's courtroom, if I'd have heard him say one more time, a reasonable jury found you guilty. Well, we didn't see a reasonable jury anywhere, and that's another thing that we need to discuss is how important and beneficial to justice it would be if we had change of venues. But the federal government has to make sure it's the DC boot that's on everybody's neck.
Exactly. And there's a reason why all these cases were, held in D.C. because they knew that they had an easy win. I mean, it doesn't get any more political than the January 6 cases. And D.C., it's clear as day, 93% voted for Biden. Even more are registered as Democrat. And you tell these people that, like, hey, convict these people, and your guy stays in power, essentially, they're going to vote against us every single time, and as much as they tried not to make it political during their trial, it was political the entire time, and just like they tried saying it wasn't about the Proud Boys, they made it about the Proud Boys the whole time. Barely anything has to do with the conduct of like what we did that day. Barely any. It was a 5-month trial, and probably like 80% of it had to do with something or things other than January 6th, and it was just a mess. And I believe it's going to be a very easy appeal for these lawyers. I think they know so as well. I hope they're able to see a lot of the holes in it, which I think they are. But other than that, anybody have any other questions about anything while I'm on the phone here, or I don't know how much time we have left?
Questions?
How's Amanda doing?
Surprisingly, she's handling it well. Like I said, we did prepare for this worst case scenario type thing. She's still by my side. She took our daughter out to do a little camping trip this weekend. So, they're getting their mind off of everything and trying to relax. And she, like I said, she's handling it well. She has all intentions to stay by my side through this entire thing. And I couldn't be happier that she's my wife. So,
That's amazing. I'm so happy for you for that.
thank you.
Hey,
And
hey
yeah.
Zach. I was just wondering if you guys have a wish list of books or anything that you would like.
Really does anything has autobiography type things. I like to learn something when I read particularly. So it's just like an interesting character person you know of, or that an autobiography or something. Or I read a couple Elon Musk books while I've been locked up, and that was pretty interesting. Learning about his life. But I would ask that you maybe wait to send us any books, because we are going to be moving out of here probably in the next couple of weeks, at least until we get to our prison. If you do want to send any books at all, because we can't, nothing transfers from here. So once we move from here, we have to ship everything back home, and I won't be able, we won't be able to see any of his books until we get out of jail, which is hopefully sooner rather than later. But
just in case, we'll wait till you get to the BOP.
Okay, perfect, and I appreciate it. Having that in mind. Books are a great thing here. Obviously one of the very useful things at that time. So read probably more books in the last couple of years than I've read my entire life.
It's funny how time will do that to you.
What's that?
I said it's funny how time will do that to you. Brian is the same way. Scooter is the same way. He's not a reader, but when he goes to, when he's in jail, he's a reader.
Oh yeah. And anybody else? I'm not sure what time we're at. But anybody else have any other questions about anything before I hop off of here? Or?
I think everybody is just kind of dumbstruck, about the sentence that you were handed down. So I think we're all just kind of praying for you and hoping that you stay lifted up.
Yeah. All right. Oh, and like I said, I appreciate the support. The sentences are insane. Like I said, though, I think they're all political, to be honest with you. I really do. I think it's just to keep us in jail, the 5 of us in jail, past the election. And hopefully after the election, we're allowed to, have a fair shake in the court system again. Right. I mean, it's all I can really hope for, but it seems like that's where all the arrows are pointing. Hopefully Trump gets in, and we all get a glorious pardon. That would be, much more fun. But I'll take that. But I'll take an appeal. I'll take winning on appeal and quietly going home to my family. I really don't care at this point. I just want to go home. And, our lawyer said something about that these sentences are going to create a martyr syndrome or something. Look, I didn't ask to be no martyr. I don't want to be no martyr. But I mean, if it opens up the eyes of Americans and they start seeing that the injustice and the sentencing disparities between right-wingers versus left-wingers, then, hey, at least something good comes from this,
Right, exactly. I mean, there is so much disparity because, for what y'all were convicted of and what they said you did, we saw that in 10 times worse throughout the Summer of Love. And those people are walking freely, able to voice their political opinions anywhere they go. They're able to demonstrate, intimidate, harass, and even assault anybody they choose with impunity. So there's absolutely evidence of a two-tier justice system, and if you have to look for that, look no further than the Proud Boys.
Yeah, and just to add on to your point about the Summer of Love, protesters, they just recently in New York won a lawsuit, $13 million, where they got arrested for, destroying the city of New York, and they not only got the charges dropped for it, they turned around and sued the police department and won $13 million. That's insane.
Yeah.
Here we are, sitting here, not even done like a fraction of what they're accused of, and the sky's falling, you know, and it's just, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, I'm not saying that January 6th was, you know, it was nothing to sneeze at, you know. Look, there's some things that happened that shouldn't have that day, but it's absolutely nothing compared to what happened all throughout the summer of 2020. And yeah, it's just not right to be held at a separate bar, you know. When it comes to the Trump system.
Everyone that is supporters of Trump or conservative is considered dissidents now. We don't have. We're dealing with an evil regime, and I think that's why we have this two-tier justice system, because we're not just having a difference of opinion.
You have 1 minute remaining.
We don't agree with them, so therefore we are the enemy. We're not just somebody with a different opinion anymore. We're the enemy, straight up. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like you can protest all you want as long as you're protesting something that they agree with. That's it.
Exactly.
Now, if you don't, then well, off to the gulags, like we are now. So.
Exactly.
But hopefully everyone's waking up and you know, get Trump back in office and this is all comes to an end.
That's right.
So we'll see.
Trump.
Amen to that.
Well, we love you, Patriot. Keep your head up.
Will do, and y'all keep doing what you're doing out there, raising awareness out there, and God bless you all, and God bless America.
God bless you, Zach.
Bye.
Good night.
Turbo, you just cracked me up, brother. You cracked me up, bro. Oh. Oh yeah. 244. Amen, Jay. God is calling us together. No doubt about that, bro.
I like your smile, Steve.
Oh, my chat's cracking me up over there.
Celebrities. Oh, he's a roll call.
Okay, everybody, we're going to do roll call. Lives lost on January 6th, Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylan, Kevin Greason, Benjamin Phillips, and on the next day, Officer Brian Sicknick. Rest in peace. Detained, Justin Adams, Howard Adams, Thomas Adams, John Andrews, Tommy Allen, Russell Alford, Daniel Ball, Thomas Ballard, Logan Barnhart, Richard Barnett, Pauline Bauer, Roger Ball, Julio Baccaro, Luke Bender, Joe Biggs, Aiden Billiard, Joshua Black, Matthew Bledsoe, Kenneth Bonowit, Brandon Bradshaw, Nicholas Brockoff, Larry Brock, Jerry Brower, Jeffrey Brown, Jeremy Brown, Mark Brew, Alan Byerly, Daniel Caldwell, Cal Clayton, Stephen Capuccio, Matthew Caspel, Mick Chan, William Cressman, Eric Christie, Josiah Colt, Mason Corson, Eric Kramer, Matthew De Silva, Nicholas DiCarlo, Nathan DeGrave, David Dempsey, Lucas Denny, Robert Dennis, Timothy Deschardins, Michael Dickinson, Charles Donahoe, Israel Easterday, Michael Eckerman, James Elliott, Daniel E., Robert Fairchild, Brandon Fellows, Kyle Fitzsimmons, Mitchell Gardner, Robert Keeswine, Vincent Gillespie, John Gordon, James Grant,
Here.
Matthew Green,
Here.
Joseph Hackett,
Here.
Stacy Hager,
Here.
Timothy Hale,
Here.
Thomas Hammer,
Here.
Kenneth Harrelson,
Here.
Richard Harris,
Here.
Joshua Hayes,
Here.
Donald Hazard,
Here.
Albuquerque Head,
Here.
Andrew Hernandez,
Here.
Joshua Hernandez,
Here.
Eric Herrera,
Here.
Casey Hopkins,
Here.
Joshua Hughes,
Here.
Gerard Hughes,
Here.
Brian Jackson,
Here.
Raoul Jaron,
Here.
Shane Jenkins,
Here.
Douglas Jensen,
Here.
Justin Jersey,
Here.
Daryl Johnson,
Here.
David Judd,
Here.
David Kaufman,
Here.
Julian Cater,
Here.
Matthew Kroll,
Here.
Nicholas Landergan,
Here.
Joshua Lawler,
Here.
Marcus Malley,
Here.
Christian Manley,
Here.
Cody Matisse,
Here.
James Malt,
Here.
Christopher Moyer,
Here.
Mario Mars,
Here.
Mark Mazza,
Here.
Ronald Maccabee,
Here.
Patrick McCoffey, James McGrew,
Here.
David McCaffey,
Here.
Sean McHugh,
Here.
Jeffrey McCaleb,
Here.
Kelly Megg,
Here.
Jonathan Mellis,
Here.
Rodney Millstreet,
Here.
Garrett Miller,
Here.
Matthew Ryan Miller,
Here.
Jordan Mink,
Here.
Robert Menuda,
Here.
Catherine Morrison,
Here.
David Morishell,
Here.
Robert Morse,
Here.
Christopher Moynihan,
Here.
Jonathan Maffeo,
Here.
John Nass,
Here.
Marshall Neath,
Here.
Daryl Neely,
Here.
Kirsten Namella,
Here.
Gregory Nix,
Here.
Ethan Nordine,
Here.
Nicholas Ox,
Here.
Brady Owens,
Here.
Jason Owens,
Here.
Joseph Padilla,
Here.
Robert Palmer,
Here.
Michael Perkins,
Here.
Dominic Pizzola,
Here.
Michael Pomeroy,
Here.
Mark Ponder,
Here.
Sean Price,
Here.
Christine Priola, Joshua Pruitt,
Here.
Mahala Pryor,
Here.
Anthony Puma,
Here.
Chris Quaglin,
Here.
Barry Ramey,
Here.
Guy Ruffett, Zach Reel, William Reed, Stuart Rhodes, Howard Richardson, Thomas Robertson, James Robinson, Michael Roush, Daniel Rodriguez, Greg Rubinacher, Jeffrey Sable, Ryan Stamsel, Robert Sanford, Ronald Stanlin, Salvador Sandoval, Deborah Sandoval, Peter Schwartz, Christian Sikor, Hunter Siegfried, Kevin Siegfried, Grayson Sherrill, Jeffrey Show, Jeffrey Sills, Glenn Simon, Bernard Sir, Mihail Sly, Charles Smith, Tommy Smith, Hatchet Speed, Peter Stagger, Shelley Staling, David Steiner, Tristan Stevens, John Strand, Andrew Taki, Enrique Tario, George Tenney, Jacob Sayers, Isaac Thomas, Devlin Thompson, Dustin Thompson, Hector Vargas, Edward Vallejo, William Vogel, Jessica Watkins, William Watson, Matthew Webler, Thomas Webster, Jack Whitten, Anthony Williams, Riley Williams, Timothy Williams, Duke Wilson, Ricky Wilden, John Wright, Kyle Young, and Philip Young. And Troy Sargent was released on the 30th of August.
Freedom.
Those lost to suicide: Christopher Georgia, Matthew Perna, Mark Ungst, and George Meacham. George Meacham. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
All right, Shane. How you doing?
Hey, everybody.
Shane.
I just heard the names of the people who committed suicide. It's kind of what I wanted to call and talk about. So, sorry if I get choked up.
All right.
I just wanted to say that I know that people are beginning to despair and to lose hope, and to people are afraid, and I understand that. But again, Mark Augst of Pennsylvania, Christopher of Georgia, Matthew Perna of Pennsylvania, and George Meacham of Utah, all took their own lives for this government harassing and coming down full force on people. And I understand that, but I just don't want people to lose hope. This is my 911th day locked up since my arrest on March 5th of 2021. And I want to encourage people. I need everybody to do me a favor in the live chat and that can hear the sound of my voice. Talise and Mark Middleton have a phone number that I believe, I'm not for sure, but I would imagine you can remain anonymous if you are afraid or if you are considering hurting yourself or taking your life. Please call 833 SAVED J6, SAVED J6, and please, there was American Patriot Relief. They partner with us at the Real J6 and stand in the gap, and I just want to encourage people to reach out. Suicidal thoughts are not something that's abnormal or something that's to be ashamed of, and I understand. I want to encourage you that if you are afraid, if you can hear me out there and you are afraid of this situation, don't be, because chances are you'll end up here with us, and we do a lot of fellowshipping, and we have a brotherhood here, and we eat together. Tonight we're making baked potatoes, and but it's definitely not the worst, and I just want you to know that God will protect you, and don't despair, don't lose hope. Jesus Christ is the hope, and He's the reason that we're here. Also, if you'll go to stophate.com, January-6-death-count, that will give you the information about people that are committing suicide and stuff like that. But I wanted to read something to everybody. It's Psalm 34, and it starts at verse 15, and it says, "The eyes of the Lord are toward the righteous, and His ears are toward their cry. The face of the Lord is against those who do evil, to cut off the memory of them from the earth. When the righteous cry for help, the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their troubles. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. He keeps all his bones, not one of them is broken. Affliction will slay the wicked, and those who hate the righteous will be condemned. The Lord redeems the life of His servants. None of those who take refuge in Him will be condemned." And I stand on that scripture, and I believe that, and I trust in that. And I just want people to know that there is hope. And if you need to reach out to, if you are having problems, you want to write people, I know that they have our information out there at the Vigil. Write one of us, talk to us. It's whatever you have to do to remain anonymous. I know you don't want to tip the FBI to whatever's going on in your life, but I want to encourage people that, we're in this together. We have a beautiful community. We have, foundations and organizations that are coalescing around this community. The former president supports with us, and he's going to partner us. We just have to get through this next 14 months and some change to get to the election, and then a couple months after that, he's going to be inaugurated to be president again, and then we will be pardoned. So don't give up on the fight. Don't give up your life. Please be encouraged, and please know that we're not going to give up on you. So don't give up on yourself, please.
Amen, brother. Amen, Shane.
Thank you for that, Shane. That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
And I think a lot of people do need to hear that, especially from the guys inside. If you can have a positive mind and outlook like you are having, then in going through what you're going through, then we can absolutely do the same thing.
That's right. But there's days in here that are hard, not all easy. There's days that I want to lay in my bed and I want to tell people to leave me alone and stay away from me or whatever, but at the same time, we have to get through this together. And this right here is the fire, and we are that piece of metal that God's hands. He's the metal worker, and he is making a sword, and it's in the fire right now. It's getting beat. There's sparks flying everywhere, and it's uncomfortable, and it's getting quenched and cooled off, and then put back in the fire, and it's painful. But the end result is going to be a beautiful weapon for this republic, and it's going to bring a community together that's going to change this nation. But we have got to stick together through it, and we've got to fight through this to the end. So, sorry to get on my soapbox.
No, we needed to.
No, you got me all wrapped up.
This has been a very hard week, and we, catching that news yesterday of this poor young man from Utah, on top of everything else that we've caught this week, is heavy. And I don't think you're on a soapbox. Deb just said you're on a pulpit, and I think that's more accurate.
I just want people, I know it's hard. I know it sucks. Just don't want people to lose hope, And I know it's hard for y'all out there too. Y'all the people that love us and care about us, they're doing time right alongside us, doing this. I think about all the moms out there that are doing, operating on a single income instead of two incomes, and working and taking the kids to school, and it's not easy. Everybody is suffering right now. And meanwhile, they got Republicans and Democrats, wanting to send more money to Ukraine and all this other nonsense that has nothing to do with anything that we're going through. And it's like they're two sides of the same coin, and it's frustrating. And I just don't know if I don't know how many photo ops they get to come in here and take pictures or whatever they're going to do with us in here, and then tell us, oh, we're going to release the videos, and then they don't. And I'm baffled, and I know people are getting frustrated. I'm getting frustrated, and now they're coming down harder on the Proud Boys, and probably the worst sentences to come on Tuesday was Enrique. And it's just like, man, these guys, are less culpable than I am. They're going to give them more time than I'm going to give. Tell me how that's fair. And I'm just, I'm not saying that I deserve to be in prison for a long time, but I'm just saying that these guys, just because of their politics and who they are being persecuted worse than somebody that may be more culpable.
Right.
And so,
well, another glaring example of that is Josiah Kenyon. He wanted to have
You have 1 minute remaining.
He wanted to raise the violence level, to have Trump supporters killed. He absolutely attacked police officers that day. That is what he was there for. He got 6 years. So.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, I encourage everybody to go to, if you need to, call 833-SAVE-J6, for the helpline from the American Patriot Relief. Check us out at the Real J6, or go to standinthegap.foundation. We love y'all, and I thank y'all so much, and we'll continue to pray for y'all as y'all pray for us.
We love you, Shane.
Amen, Shane.
All right.
Thank you, brother.
God bless you.
God bless y'all.
Good night.
You better play some uplifting after that.
I know, I don't even have my other phone on me. I don't know where it is. Play something uplifting because Jeff's on the phone. It's Jeff. No, it can't be. It's somebody else. I don't know who it is. We'll find out in just 1 second.
We'll find out. Sylvia, you are awesome. Go with the links.
Hello.
Hey, I got Coach Vinowitz, who's going to be hanging
Thank you,
so
chat,
here
for
he
all
is.
the great
Hold on.
comments.
All right.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Coach.
Hey, how y'all
Coach.
doing?
We're doing well. How are you doing?
Oh, we're doing fantastic. Just want to say thank you to everyone out there for all your hard work, and bless you all.
Amen.
It makes our job, makes our days go by a lot easier. We're able to be able to commune together and have good food and stuff like that. We're doing baked potatoes, loaded baked potatoes tonight for a snack. It all comes from the commissary that you all help us out with. We really appreciate it.
It's our pleasure to be able to do whatever we can for you guys. You guys are our heroes, and we stand here every night for you, and we do that with honor because, y'all are awesome.
Oh, we appreciate it. Wanted to make sure that y'all knew that we appreciate y'all.
We love you,
Amen,
and that's just a fact.
Fight
We're
for
all a
you,
big,
bro.
huge
Oh, I love you too.
virtual hug.
Big hugs, big kisses.
That's right. No,
Hey, I got a question for everybody. Has everybody read the transcript from Tucker Carlson with the chief of the Capitol Police who got fired the day after?
we have actually seen the interview, so yeah, that was really interesting, right?
I finally got to read the transcript. That was
Because Ohio Navy
unbelievable.
mom. Thank
Nancy
you.
Pelosi and Mitch McConnell need to be in jail.
Amen.
Plain
That's
and
right.
simple.
That's right. Plain and
Yeah, there's a
simple.
lot of people that should be
Not
in
alone
jail
the-
right now.
And the more that at least the more that I'm in here, when I came in here, I had a real problem and some animosity towards the police. But the more that I sit in here and the more that I listen, and they got swindled just like we did. Their lives got put on the line.
That's right.
Okay,
They were set up
and we
too.
got to realize that that their lives got put on the line. They didn't have the correct information. They weren't prepared. And I'm sorry. Let's put myself in their shoes. I would have been scared shitless to see that many people coming at me thinking that I'm a bad person.
Right.
I mean, imagine that. I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for their families. Sit there and have to watch that on TV. The officers that were there, with the exception of a few, some of them didn't act properly in the situation. They didn't try and calm anything down. They aggravated the situation. But I'm telling you, I really feel bad for them. I really do. And I apologize if any of those people are listening. I apologize. I'm sorry to put you guys into that position. But you know who should be pissed? Is you all. The law enforcement that was stuck out there without the proper information. You all should be pissed. You all should be starting to come out and let people know where you stand on this situation. That you guys are the ones that got thrown in under the bus. We got suckered, okay? But you guys got thrown under the bus.
That's right. Not all the cops there that day were terrible, awful police officers. I'll give them that. But the ones that did some really egregious activities, I think, have been issues with the police force. They knew who they were. They knew who the bad actors were that day before.
Those people need to be brought to justice just like any other criminal or someone in that situation. They should be brought to justice. It shouldn't be all swept under the rug. Like when they attacked the White House, everybody involved there got off. They let it. They dropped it.
Yeah.
They dropped it. The White House. We're talking the White House.
Not only did those charges get dropped, but those people made money from the city. The city paid $5.4 million to those people for being arrested for attacking our White House. And that is what happened here in D.C. and that's exactly what happened. And then you turn around, you have January 6th defendants that are languishing in jail for, 8,
there were
10, 12,
more
14, 18
people
years.
hurt. Yeah. There were more officers hurt and severely injured in that incident than there were at January 6th. And there was, I'd say, probably 5 times the amount of people at January 6th than there was for the White House incident.
Right. And at the White House incident, there was bike fencing that got torn down. It actually got ripped out of the police officer's hands. And I don't know how that's not an insurrection. I'm just not, I'm so confused now because I've been being told for the past year that, my husband committed an insurrection. He was an insurrectionist. And I don't know. I've been seeing some other things that make me feel like there were a lot of other events that could have been considered insurrections then.
Plus, they were talking about 2018 when they protesters took over Nancy Pelosi's office regarding Kavanaugh and some other issues.
Oh yeah, in 2018 with Kavanaugh and protesters taking over Pelosi's office. Pelosi was giving those kids milk and cookies in her office. For Christ's sakes, I'm sure they were on the payroll somewhere, but that's absolutely
George
what
Soros
happened.
is
They were banging
George
on the
Soros
doors of the Supreme Court, and nothing happened to these people. Nothing. But let us go redress a stolen election. And you are insurrectionists, you are terrorists, you are dissidents, and your words will get you locked up.
Yep.
Your thoughts will get you locked up, especially if you let them escape your head.
Who would have ever thought in this day and time that there would be political prisoners? And that's exactly what we are. It's all political. It's all
absolutely all political. If we were Biden supporters, this would not. Well, I can't even stomach thinking what that would be like. I would never vote for a pedophile. I don't know why anybody would vote for a pedophile. And shame on any of you that did. And I pray that you've had changed hearts and minds. I know that there's people out there that voted for that man. I don't think he got 81 million votes. I think that's a farce. But I know there's people out there that voted for him, and shame on them. He is a pedophile. You're okay with kitty diddlers? That's like, saying, oh, let's just not talk about creepy Uncle Joe. Just don't wear a skirt around him. No, screw you.
Exactly.
Keep creepy Uncle Joe away from my kids.
Here's one sign that this is all bogus and Biden's a bogus president here. You're trying to tell me that old fart who didn't campaign beat Barack Obama's numbers at the polls?
Right.
Come on. Come on.
And
that Donald Trump beat Barack Obama's numbers at the polls and lost?
I think that Joe knew that he was being, that his presidency would really be being controlled by Barack Obama, and that was his little dig to Barack Obama. So we're going to say that I got more votes than you.
Yep.
When we all know that's not true. We all know the only person that ever got more votes than Obama was Trump, so.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Coach, do you have a Go Send Go setup that you'd like to shout out?
Yes, I do, and I could use the help, most definitely. It's Coach 54. I need money, definitely need money for my tablet and my commissary. It's hard for me to ask my children. They're adults, but still, it's hard for me to ask my children for money. You need to take care of. You need to take care of Dad. That's not me. And it's so hard, believe it or not. Y'all really don't know me. This is so hard just to ask for what I'm asking for right now. And I do really appreciate it. I really do. It makes things a lot easier on us. One less thing we have to worry about.
Help them out.
And that's what we're here for. We want to help, and there's sometimes we don't know who needs help because those people don't speak up because they're afraid that they're not going to be heard or ashamed in some way because of their pride. But I tell you what, once people know that there's somebody in need, usually from what I've seen, that need gets met pretty quickly. So, please don't hesitate to let us know when there is a need so that we can meet it, because that is what so many people ask us, how can we help? And that is something that we often say, donate to commissary, get involved, pick up a pen and write a letter, speak up. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Right.
That is a saying of mine. You can ask Ginger, that is a saying of mine. Squeaky wheel.
That's right, because my mom always said, if you never ask, the answer's always no. So I will ask for anything. And if you don't want to give it to me, then you don't. But sometimes
I know, but sometimes our man pride gets in the way.
That's exactly it. That's right.
I'm not sure if anybody's aware that I did sign a plea agreement for 41 to 51 months, and that was for less than 2 minutes of activity at the Capitol.
Wow.
Less than 2 minutes at Capitol.
Wow.
Went up there, said what I had to say, and had to head back to get to my bus. But and my sentencing hearing is December 1st.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I'm so sorry to hear that. I mean, I'm sorry, but all these sentences and these deals, they're just, it's a tragedy. I feel like, you know, you shouldn't be doing 41 days in jail, much less 41 months.
Right, exactly.
And you know, at the very most, you should have paid a fine and gone home.
Yeah.
Like so many other J6 defendants.
When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay? I did things that I shouldn't have done, and I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I'll take responsibility for that. But don't take advantage of that. And that's what they're doing. They're taking advantage of all of us. They're taking that, I mean, putting this to the extreme. If I did what I did in my local police PD department, I've never been in trouble. I'm in my late 50, I'll be 58 in 2 weeks, September 14th. Okay? If I would have done this in my local law enforcement, I would have got probation. I would have got, you know, hey, pay the fine, don't do it again, get your ass out, you're on, 6 months probation. You're gonna send me to prison for this?
Right.
For wrestling around with 2 police officers? Come on.
Yeah, it's definitely a miscarriage of justice. And hopefully in 16 months when our Donald J. Trump gets re-inaugurated back into office, we will have, a great party when y'all are all pardoned.
It will be a big party, that's for sure. And we put a shout out today to President Trump, and that was one of the things I said. Number one, when you get into office, is you need to pardon us. Number two is send Pelosi and McConnell to jail. They're the ones who belong in jail, not me.
Get rid of them. They're unconscious.
Yeah, and the officer that killed Ashley Babbitt, Michael Byrd, should absolutely be in jail. And Lila Morris, who killed Roseanne Boylan.
My gosh,
Officer
please.
Bagshaw, who beat the shit out of Victoria White, and so many others.
Yep. I mean, come on, a point blank shooting that didn't need to happen.
Yeah.
There's other alternative methods for a woman coming through a woman. Come on.
Absolutely.
And you go for a headshot on top of it?
Right.
What happened to President Biden? No, shoot him in the leg.
Right.
You go for a headshot from 5 feet away on a woman coming through a window?
You have 1 minute remaining.
Sorry, you're a disgusting human being. A disgusting, evil human being to be able to think that you can do that. An unarmed woman coming through a window and you go for a headshot.
Right.
And that shows how bad you are at that too, because you missed.
Exactly.
Right.
We're about to get cut off, so I don't want to speak much further, but thank you so much for calling in tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, we love you guys. Keep up the hard work. Wish we were out there with you to counteract some of the idiots that are out there. Any men that can hear this that are on that radio that are listening that aren't outside, get your butts out there and defend these people. Get your butts out there and defend these people. Stand up for these people out there that are out there every night for us. Come on, grow a set. Grow a set.
Peacefully and patriotically.
Peacefully, but show up in numbers.
That's right.
Right. That's all we got to do, America.
Oh, Greta.
Show up in numbers.
Okay, so I know we just had a little love fest for the Capitol Police set up, all of them, but I refuse to accept that because there were Capitol Police that behaved reprehensibly that day, arrestably that day, life-altering that day, and they should absolutely be held accountable. Some of them unaware. I'm not anti-police. I'm anti the way Capitol Police is allowed to operate with impunity. They answer to no one but Congress. Michael Byrd had left his loaded weapon in a public restroom, had prior excessive use of force issues, and should have been fired.
This is not a reputable police force we should feel sorry for. They need to get their shit together. You know, Bagshaw beat Victoria White within an inch of her life. Leila Morris from the Metropolitan Police Officer beat Roseanne Boylan to death. You know, and not only did we see these men and women behaving badly on January 6th, we see them every week in the courtroom, standing on the stand, sitting on the stand, and lying to perpetuate the horrors that are going on in these men and women's lives. Lying, sitting in the courtroom winking like got you. They're just horrible, reprehensible people. They come sloppy, they tell lies, and we see it over and over and over and over. So, and people in the jail, I'm glad that they have remorse and that'll serve them well at sentencing time. And so I didn't want to get on live stream with Coach Bonowitz and taint his testimony because, you know, his feelings are his feelings. My feelings are the Capitol Police absolutely need to be abolished and at the very least investigated. Michael Byrd needs to swing from the end of a rope along with Nancy Pelosi. So, Tammy, maybe play some music where they come from me. Oh, as a matter of fact, I do. Let's say her name. Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! We love you too, Roseanne, Kevin, and Benjamin. And Officer Sicknick, who was also done in by his own people.
That's right.
The Capitol Police.
Nice
the sloppy, crooked, should be defunded Capitol Police.
And now they're trying to sue Julian Cotter.
We the people got us back, you know we stand for something. I was at the Capitol witness hating their ass. I stood on the battlegrounds, they won't catch me inside. Some patriots, they had sins in their ass. They trying to steal our pride, boy. Yeah, you know we outside. They can never take our freedom, real patriots ride. They can never take our freedom, real Americans ride. I done seen them barricades open and people jumping. I done seen the media police walk around. They gon' try to lock us down, you know we popping out. 1776, boy, you know we rocking out. People judging people, this is crazy these days. They been shooting, they been rioting for hundreds a day. Patriots, we fed up, we know that we got set up. Who made that phone call? They got that patriot wet up. Ashley, baby, yeah, you know we hold you in prayer. Ashley, baby, yeah, you know your soul's in the air. Ashley, baby, yeah, you know true patriots care. Left your blood up on the battlegrounds, life isn't fair. Oh, at least we make history. Never forget what they did to me. Boy, you know I'll bounce back on them, won't even say names. They tryna ban me, yeah. I'll make a new page. Burning the swamp, America, that's why we love them. We the people got us back, you know we stand for something. I was at the Capitol witness hating their ass. I stood on them battlegrounds, they won't catch me inside. Posted with them patriots, they had sins in their ass. They tryna steal our pride, boy. Yeah, you know we outside. They can never take our freedom, real patriots ride. They can never take our freedom, real Americans ride. Yeah. Let's start a patriot party. Yeah, let's start a patriot party. Yeah. R.I.P. to anybody who lost their life in the Capitol, man. January 6th on both sides.
Well, woman I love is a name Ramona. Like tempest storming, she can dance like a little Egypt. She works down at the snake farm. It just sounds nasty, snake farm. Pretty much is snake farm. It's a reptile house, snake farm. Ramona's got a keen sense of humor. She got a tattoo down her arm. It's a python in a little mouse wearing a sailor hat that says snake farm. Snake farm. It just sounds nasty. Snake farm. Pretty much is snake farm. It's a reptile house. Snake farm. She works there. She says, well, it's got its charm.
Julian Connor is being sued $10 million for the wrongful death of Brian Sicknick. Try to wrap your head around that, dude. Try to wrap your head around that. There were a bunch of cops that committed suicide after J6. So why do you think they committed suicide? Hey Sean, what's up, buddy?
She said she cried when they broke up. She still plays the records at the Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm. Ooh. Come on down here, it's getting warm. She runs everybody off and we...
Hey there, guys. How are you? Another day, another Groundhog Day. So, which I check with? Well, you know the answer, right?
She's saying it, but I can't. Okay, she just said all
You
of
check
that.
all the woodchuck good or woodchuck good check with?
That's what she said.
Groundhogs, woodchucks, same thing.
So, have y'all eaten your snack yet? I'm really intrigued by this. I want to know how it
I actually try, believe it or not, to eat healthy in here, so I refrain from what they made because of decadence. I have not eaten what they had. However, there is someone next to me that I'm going to call out and say, what did you think of said morsels?
I tell you, I got to give these guys credit for using the same ingredients every day and coming up with something totally different. There's that to be said.
Hold on one second. Wait a minute! All right. Good.
Well, someone said they didn't really answer the question, but I think the question was sufficiently answered and that it was edible.
Describe it. I mean, how can you describe perfection? It's just, I don't know where to start. First, we'll go with the pepperonis where they were nice and crispy, and then they had a couple layers of the summer sausage. But, if I had to take a guess what the binder is,
The binder was about 100 bags of crushed up potato chips that they made into a paste that they then rolled into some kind of a crust that they then put it in. It was like a calzone.
Yeah.
I'm not making it up. It was incredible. With jalapeno cheese on the inside. I think they had some Cheetos that got squishy. So they do throw some weird things in there. Like there might have even been a little corn in there from today, maybe. I accidentally some pickles. Yeah, I think they actually chopped up a little celery. We had celery today too. I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't eat it, but when you have the grease, like I've seen people with it running down their arm as they're eating it, it's really good, but it's really bad. But trying to keep my 53-year-old arteries from getting any worse than they have been from the beer and other delectable decadence that I've indulged in over the years.
Right.
If that's as vague as I could possibly be.
I get you. I can
All right.
get what you're throwing down.
1 minute! All right, before we get into that, I'm going to say that I have a confession, but an apology to make. For like the longest time, I've been saying BidenMediaLaptop.com. Sorry, Biden Media, yeah. And it's Biden
BidenLaptopMedia.com. BidenLaptopmedia.com. Can someone please text me and let me know if that is real? So I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants here because we don't have internet capability. So BidenLaptopMedia.com. All right, I'm switching gears, taking off the headset. We give about 30 seconds, so hold on. La 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 la. This is why I'm here. No, you're here because we love you. Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Did you guys hear that? That was awesome. That was fantastic.
Hey, you guys still there?
Oh, man,
That was beautiful. Yeah, good job.
that sounded great, guys.
Yes.
That sounded excellent.
Yeah, I kept the microphone close to me. He's true. He's right. That's not true. That's not true. Okay, public service announcement number 1 was, I screwed up earlier, it's not Biden Media Laptop, it's BidenLaptopMedia.com. Your discretion is advised. Number 2 is, once again, on September 4th, Labor Day, 9 p.m., flick your lights for truth, justice, and the American way of freedom. Flick your lights, 9 p.m. Let's try and get President Trump and Mar-a-Lago to flick their lights, and let's start something cool. Number 3 is, I believe, we just were informed that there is a rally going up in New Jersey on Monday, which is going to be Labor Day, and that is at, I believe, Trump's golf course up in Bedminster, New Jersey. It's a biker rally, but of course anybody can attend. So if you are in this said vicinity, and if you want to be elevated, both mentally, spiritually, and politically, go on up there. I do not know the starting time. I'm assuming noonish, 1ish, 2ish, something on there, but go early. That is what I have. What do you guys got?
Well, I don't have any news, actually.
It was Saturday.
And I had nothing to do today, so I did nothing, including I did not look at any news. I didn't look at Twitter. I didn't look at social media. I unplugged. So I have nothing for you, Jeff. I'm really sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. We'll wing it. I can go with my other notes. Let's see what we got here.
All right, takes
and
notes.
you are right. It is on BidenLaptopMedia.com.
All right. Thank you. That was my bad. Hold on. Oh, yeah. All right, yeah.
according to Shane, we are to get back to the light, flicking your lights. September 4th, Labor Day, 9 p.m. Flick your lights again for truth, justice, and the American way. So if you love freedom, flick your lights. And apparently, we're starting a. Is it a hashtag?
Yeah, flick for freedom.
Apparently, flick it for freedom. So hashtag flick it for freedom. And one of the things we were going to talk with you guys about is, what do you think as far as like maybe making this a monthly thing, like the first of every month or something like that. How's this? You guys talk about it amongst yourselves. Come back to us. Let us know your thoughts. Viewers out there, check it out.
Heard from the head honcho herself, and she said she loves the idea and she concurs. She'll second that emotion.
All right. So second that motion or second that emotion? Which is it?
Both of them.
All right. All right.
She emotionally seconds that motion.
Okay. Let's see. Of interest.
I have a question. Do you want any books, or do you want any magazines? Do you have a wish list?
Me personally, I've actually got more books. Well, I won't say more books than I can read because I do read a lot in here. But I'm like, I've got 7 books in the queue, so I'm good for books. By the way, that was not a Q reference. For those that are trying to nail my butt to the wall.
It would have been a much more conspicuous reference if you had said 17.
Right. But no, I am good. Thank you, though. If I do have a request, I will text you guys and let you know. But I'm fine. We did play a little Yahtzee today with some dice that I made a while ago with toilet paper and with clear toothpaste. Some of the fellows were amazed. They'd never seen them before. And we also made a game that is called Othello. I made those out of bottle caps with some other caps embedded in the other bottle caps. It's a fun game. The saying is, it takes a minute to learn and a lifetime to master. But it's the truth. News-wise,
You're doing a good job of keeping your time occupied.
got to.
Well, Jeff's room has definitely become what we're calling the game room.
Yes, it is the game room. One thing that's interesting is we have Executive Order 13848 coming up, and that was originally signed by Trump on September 12th of 2018. Once again, for those that are interested in doing a little research, Executive Order 13848 has to do with international election fraud, and if you are caught doing anything having to do with it, the United States government seizes every single asset that you possibly have, going all the way back to September 12th of 2018. So if you, let's say after September 12th, 2018, you diversified or liquidated your assets and then put them around and spread them to, let's just say, the Biden children, doesn't matter. The United States government will still grab hold of all that because you're in deep doo-doo. So the thing is the rumor is that executive order is coming back around to be signed again. But the reality is executive orders do not need to be re-signed unless they have a date where they end. So, I want to do a little homework there. What else? You want to go down Conspiracy Alley?
Yeah. Yes, we love Conspiracy Alley. It's
All
our
right.
favorite dark alley to go down.
All right. Here's a good one. This one just came across my desk just yesterday. Here we go. Trump's Fulton County inmate ID is apparently PO 1135809. Now, if you break that number up to 11.35.80.9, and if you use that as an IP address, that comes up as a Department of Defense IP address.
Really?
Is that a coincidence? I don't know.
How about that?
You
I don't
what?
believe in coincidences anymore.
What a coincidence.
Yeah. I'm just pointing out the facts. I'm not saying yay or nay, high or low, inside, outside, left or right, up or down, inside, and backwards. I'm just saying here it is. You guys make the decision.
Me too, silly
Also, we have the emergency broadcast system that's supposed to come out on October 4th. and that's at 2:20 p.m. Supposed to last 1 minute. However, the USA Today article that came out a couple days ago about it said that the EBS window will be from 2:20 to 2:50 p.m. That's 30 minutes. Why do you need a 30-minute window for a 1-minute test? Again, I am just reporting what was in USA Today. So there are some people in here that are very curious what's going to happen on that day. I don't know.
I wonder if that's the day the Biden regime is going to let us know that we're living under a totalitarian government.
I don't know. I just don't know. But
You have 1 minute remaining.
Just real
go ahead.
quick.
Someone say something?
Yeah, Jeff, this is David. Just real quickly, I don't think that rally's open to everybody. I think that just the ones that got approved through select Secret Service. So I just wanted to clarify.
Okay. Okay, so if you heard my last announcement about that, don't go there unless you are somebody with the Secret Service. My bad, I didn't know that. Sorry, I thought it was a biker rally for the masses. Apparently not. So, we've got about 30 seconds. Mr. Wonderful, anything? All right, got nothing. We're ready, guys. Love you guys. Thank you guys for all you do out there in Freedom Corner. And America, if you're listening, use your vote or lose your vote. You've got to get involved. You have to get involved. You have to get educated. You can't just listen to mainstream media. You got to do your homework. Please do your homework. You guys out there, thank you for everything you do. God bless you guys. God bless America. Love you guys.
Bless you, Patriots.
Have a great one. BidenLaptopMedia.com. Woohoo! Your discretion.
Thank you.
She got me 2 times in a row, y'all. Fred is winning tonight. I don't know, y'all. I guess, I'm a little sluggish on my day off.
Some days are better.
Yeah, I've been kicking her ass, and she's real upset about it. I think she's coming a second or 2 early now.
She's cheating.
She's on to me.
Come sing, come in. Sing.
Y'all want to join us?
Come on, y'all.
Let's go, ref it.
Come on.
Come on, Oliver.
Let's go, Oliver.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next
Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Again, as always, y'all are amazing. And everybody on the live streams, y'all are amazing as well. And our guests from Pennsylvania, thank you guys for coming out tonight. Y'all are amazing. They've been watching us from the very beginning. So that is always cool to get to meet people that have been following us from the very infancy. So thank you guys for coming out tonight. We truly appreciate it. Absolutely. And we're here every night. So anytime you want to come down, come on down.
I wish I was lived closer.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, since the first day. That's awesome. So thank you guys so much for being with us. So, you know, we really appreciate that.
Those activated live stream viewers we talk about all the time.
That's right. That's right. So if anybody else wants to get activated and come down to DC and see what Freedom Corner is about, get activated and do it, because it's an amazing experience. I'll say myself. And we love you guys. Good night. We will see you tomorrow.
That's right. We got Freedom Corner. We got all kinds of hijinks. Baltimore Steve.
Nice to meet you, everybody.
Oh, you too, Mel.
I don't know. I'm sure we won't get back and
Baltimore Steve.
We're going to go to my nephew's tonight in Virginia.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out.
He's
Me
out
and
in
David's gonna
Virginia
hang out
to
for a little
work,
bit
so we're
tonight.
gonna cut his grass.
Oh, lucky him.
We came down in July to do it,
Oh,
and we
hold
got
on.
half
Let me
done,
find
and then the damn mower broke. At the same time, the brakes went out on the truck, so.
Well, you know, everything happens all at the same time.
Yep.
Test your patience level.
Were you on the chat?
Jay now. No, Jonathan. Jay
All right, they're asking. They're like, what's your chat name?
Who
is she?
Yeah.
Good night, Katie.
All right, we got J Mel down from the Erie, Pennsylvania area.
Yeah.
That's J Mel.
Thanks for coming down.
All right, we're gonna get wrapped up here, head up the hill. We'll hang out at the van. You give me 5 minutes here, Patriots.
We felt welcome. Thank you very much.
Aw, thanks. We try. We do try.
You are
You did
welcome.
well.
You're welcome and appreciated. Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, yes.
I sure will.
Technical room. The maintenance room. Go to the maintenance room.
Yeah, they're not empty yet. We're gonna take them with us.
Yeah, I love to think that's very kind of you.
Everybody gets nicknames now. David, you can be the pet generator.
Yeah, of course you can. Looks like paper.
It is. Hey, Steve, were you the one that machine gunned that lady across the street last night?
No.
Oh, that was Joe.
That was Joe.
Trump,
Yeah,
Trump,
I was
Trump,
looking
Trump,
up her name. She's got a little Twitter video about some kind of in a black shirt there. It was a machine gunning her.
Yeah, he was going chomp, 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 chomp,
Yeah,
chomp,
he was shot with a finger machine gun.
That was the what was his name again?
Got triggered. Joe the Boss.
Joe the Boss.
Up from New York. He's got like this warehouse thing. He does patriotic shows out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, Real
Cowboy
America
Logic
Voice
and
films out of his warehouse.
Yeah, man.
There's studios in his warehouse.
He's quite the patriot, man.
Yeah, he has a America First warehouse.
America First warehouse.
I don't know. Is Mag's on tonight? What is tonight? Tonight is Saturday. Not usually on Saturday. Mag's not usually on Saturday. Not usually, but you never know. You never know. So,
Yeah, I miss Sean when we're carrying all this stuff.
I know, Sean, where you at?
He was in my jack.
Was he?
It's like 3 weeks and I didn't see him anymore.
It's not open yet.
Oh. Is that mine? That might have been mine.
It's only here.
Yeah, take it. I'll put it in the cooler and I'll drink it one of these days.
It's probably yours.
Somebody like cigarettes? Oh, sorry, he didn't mean to hit you guys' head. You got your helmets on?
Sorry, watch your head.
That would be Mickey
Into that flagpole.
or her.
I think we got it. We're getting good at this, Lily.
I got your flag, Erica.
All right, thanks, man. It's a lot harder going back up the hill to the van than it is coming down. Look at this. Everybody works here. Nobody's immune from work around here.
Where'd you park? This way?
We're down here.
Here, I'll get it.
Night, Nicole.
Good night, man. Have a good one.
Good night.
Good night, David.
Don't trip over that thing. All kinds of obstacles here in the swamp. Man, wasn't it a nice day today? Did you guys get outside tonight? Today? It was beautiful.
Just a little, but not much.
It was beautiful out.
It was a nice day. This
We
year
got
it
a
was.
little bit of stuff we got.
Yeah?
Tomorrow morning.
Take home.
Yeah?
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Probably
didn't get any of that. Is there
Tuesday
some
or
left?
overnight Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next time I'm fixing something for you and putting this on.
Because I don't got time to eat.
I'm not.
I'm rocking the chat, man.
Okay?
I don't know.
You too.
Depends on the
Think they're loving you.
What's that?
I said I think they're loving you.
Well, we got something going on here, man. We got a Patriot family going here. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Right on.
Reach for life, and I'm saying that.
Yeah, we're live. We're gonna do a van hangout tonight.
Oh, cool.
So while you're driving home, you can get on the chat.
Yes. Yeah, I'll get you on there. That's right. So.
I don't think Mags is live tonight, so
okay.
we're gonna hang out.
Yeah.
But if Mags was on, we'd just be clicking on Mag Americans. Is that mine?
Yes. There's a little bit of everything left, and then
God bless
I'll give
you.
you this too.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Here, I think I can take this.
No, I can just walk it right there.
I'm way down there.
Go right there.
All right.
I'll be right back, Ma.
I won't forget about you though.
Shut up, you little brown noser. Trying to mess with my inheritance.
I'm just pleased to know the cook.
So that Arizona guy is gonna come tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the one that Jeff Zink.
Oh yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
sent me a question for him.
Oh, okay.
You guys want to ask him a question?
That guy was super interesting.
Oh yeah, yeah. And he seems like he's gonna walk the walk. So.
We need you to ask him a question. Since I won't be here, let's see. It is. The question is, have you watched the live streams from the border?
Yes.
And what do you think about the military and border patrol facilitating the illegal crossings?
Okay. Military and border patrol facilitating. Okay.
Illegal
And
crossings.
watching
I'll
from
send
the
that to
beginning.
you.
Okay.
Copy text.
So you're meeting him, or he's coming? To
He's
the corner?
coming to the corner tomorrow.
okay.
So I think we're gonna try to come again tomorrow.
You are?
Yeah. So we'll try. That's
Alright.
right. So,
That'd be cool.
yeah. All right, good night, everyone. I'm going to get down here.
Alright, yeah.
Take care, guys.
Keep Cindy out of trouble.
Oh, mine.
Don't let her get in trouble tonight.
Be safe, Dave.
I'm gonna tell her to watch this very section of video.
We'll get to lawn chair level here.
Yeah.
Get something to drink there.
Sean, throw my chair up. That going you, Sean. I got Mountain Dew. You got other stuff to drink?
Yeah.
He just said that, didn't he? Which way are we facing this? Are you sitting in the chair?
Yeah. It's kind of dark here, though.
It's a little dark. I mean, it kind of looks bright, too, though. That big old light over there.
Right.
And that one.
You want a little one, man?
Yeah. Little one's good. More than enough. I need to call Ashley. Her house just got flooded with water.
What?
Yes, her pipes broke or something. And
oh, not a rainstorm?
no, her pipes, her water pipes broke.
Did you get any of this food that Angelina brought?
No, I didn't.
I didn't either. These are health tonics we're drinking. I got this recipe for a health tonic, so we don't get swamp fever.
It is dark. It is kind of dark.
Where should we point the camera at? It's a pretty good day today, man. It's one of them days where if you're in DC, it's kind of cool. Alright, we got Jeff Sink coming tomorrow, that's right.
Anybody have any questions?
I think Glory B's with us. Glory B.
That sounded real good. Always those questions. I must have missed it. What happened to Jeff tonight? He said that he would be. I don't know what happened to Jeff. Maybe he got caught up doing something or something.
Jeff Sink.
Yeah. It sounded like a gunshot. I don't know.
Hey, Ridgeline.
Apparently he didn't hit the first time. There was another one.
Is that fireworks?
I don't know, might be. I don't see any,
Gunshots.
but you never know. It might be fireworks.
Dude, you hear that one night? There was this helicopter with a spotlight on it flying around over here.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I heard 7 shots. Bang, 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 bang. And then everything got really quiet.
Oh, wow.
I was going to look in the news and see what happened. But man, that was definitely
I imagine around here,
a manhunt.
if you are running and they find you, you're probably just going to end up dead. They're not going to risk their life and take a chance of you possibly having something. They see you, you're probably just going to go down.
They will hunt,
just like Ashley
hunt you
did.
down.
She was unarmed. There was no reason for that.
Total excessive force. A textbook case of excessive force. There was no excuse for that. Yeah, that's the music on Saturday night, right, Corey? All right, we're on the big screen at Ridgeline's house.
All right. I always wanted to be on the big screen.
Now we are something now.
We are something now. That's like
Hi, Bonnie.
I talked to my mom, and she's got my nieces there, and they see me on the TV all the time, so they think I'm a TV star. And it makes me feel good because they're all excited to see me and stuff.
Right.
So it's pretty cool. But
It is like a TV show.
I'm like, I'm not really a TV star, but thank you.
Yeah, here we are, Carol. This is it. This is the nuts and bolts of freedom fighting here. After all the glamour and the glitz down on the corner, this is what it's really like 85% of the time.
Yeah.
So on the way here, we did what? We did a live stream downtown today. Checked out the Capitol. They got some weird fencing around the Capitol now, like 15 feet high. It's crazy. Did you film any of that?
The black fencing up on the second
Yeah.
level? No, I didn't film any of it.
I took video of it, but we'll have to put that out or something.
I don't want to think I'm trying to conspire to figure out how to climb the fence.
You never know. And then what did we see? We saw blueprints laying on the ground.
Yeah, there was some blueprints laying on the ground in between the forklifts. There was 2 forklifts, and so they was just wadded up, kind of like wadded up, just
Like
laying.
way up by the Capitol, they set up all this new fencing. There was some equipment sitting there, like a backhoe and a forklift. And then there was blueprints laying on the ground. Like, what?
So don't
What kind of-
touch those. We might end up in trouble.
What kind of crew? Yeah, leaves the blueprints laying on the ground.
Good night, Carol Windsor.
Yup, it's like a play. I think this is the enjoy the show part of the
God bless you, Patricia.
the Q posts.
I think we have a phone call.
We have a phone call. I didn't even know we were taking calls. We got a phone call.
He hung up. Why did you hang up for, you bonehead?
Oh.
I mean, not bonehead. I mean Gary.
Oh, was that Gary?
Yeah.
Was it a butt call, or did he know he was calling us?
He was calling. Hey, hey, Gary.
Just figuring that phone out, man.
Sorry, I don't know. That just slipped out, buddy.
Thanks, Cleo.
At least you're laughing. Simmer down.
I have the other box tonight to call out Pudgy Risha.
Pudgy Risha. Pudgy Risha Iguano.
I made him name up last night on our ride home. I said, you know what? It's no longer Patricia. It's Pudgy Risha.
Pudgy Risha Iguana. Pudgy Risha Iguana. I gotcha.
Patricia Iguana.
Oh, you're still live, so everybody's going to hear this.
Yeah, we're live.
You're live, dude.
I was chatting on your chat for a while earlier.
Hey, what's that chick's name? This chick just commented on your live stream. That's pretty cool.
On my live stream?
Yeah, let me scroll down and find it. Yeah, on your live.
Does he got a live stream going?
Yeah.
Really? On M5? Gary's live on M5 News right now.
Yeah, it is pretty badass. We are doing it.
We're doing it right now, right?
Yeah, we're doing it right now.
Yeah. It's Patriot Talk, man.
You know what's hard?
What?
It is literally, I need to go turn that stuff down. Hold on, man. I'm testing stuff right now for a, you know what, coming October 1st.
Yeah. Oh, I got a call coming in. I'm going to have to take the... Oh, it's already missed. I already missed it.
Call me later. Later, yo.
All right.
Is he gone now? Is he coming back? Or what?
He's in New York right now.
Oh, so he went back to New York with Joe the Box. This is one of them manhunt helicopters right here.
It's coming back again.
He's circling.
Hello?
Don't wait, Jericho. I'm back.
See if he's got...
He's back already.
He's back.
This is great content. You know the opposition's laughing their asses off going back driving. Dumb motherfucker.
You should have seen all the stuff they were saying about you in your chat tonight.
Oh, I don't read my chat. They need to learn that.
I was like, he's doing the best he can, guys.
They don't understand that. Yeah, I read one day. I went on there and I said, go ahead. And I read it. And it was talking about the I'm like, you're an idiot.
Dude, he's spotlighting us. That spotlight just went right there across the street. Oh no, maybe we better get out of here.
You know that when you're live streaming, you can do it from anywhere? You're welcome. I just thought, you know, maybe just try to give an idea out there. I can't wait. I need a check. I'm sure they probably get a check. That's how they come out here. Yeah, we're live. Yeah, Jericho's here.
Yeah, man.
He's live too. We're all live. Are you live?
Yeah, no, I'm not live.
Oh.
Oh, I'm alive, but I'm not live.
Okay.
Not live.
So tomorrow what I want to do is I'm going to live stream how to focus on my TV, but if they notice what's clear and to the point and in focus in the background in the van was 4ashley.com.
Yeah, I see that.
That's the easiest thing. don't about focus. And we'll go ahead and just leave that behind. So, October 1st, we're supposed to do that tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and bring out my observation. I'm ready to grow. Rolling J6. That's going to be the name of this four-wheel vehicle that'll be rolling to your six.
Rolling J6. I got a truck, I'll sell you.
Well, I've got a little gangster hand signal. Rolling J6.
Rolling J6. Get you a roll.
Oh yeah, there's
get
car
you
behind it.
a rolling Ron J6.
Oh shit. People, see that idea? Rolling Ron
Like
J.
Glory B.
Okay. Alright, I like that. And he'll be here at the first house in a few weeks recording a video.
I'll send you a bill for that one too.
Okay, just no.
Yeah, there is a lot of air activity. This chopper's been circling above.
Oh my god. So,
And spotlight in an area that's really close to us here.
I'm going to try to plan on something hopefully in a couple of days.
All right.
But I'll talk to you later.
All right, you take it
Later,
easy.
bro.
Bye. All right, now back to what?
So what is he doing? A live show
I'm
at
not really-
warehouse or something?
Yeah, he was sitting. They were sitting out on the porch with a big TV, and he was live streaming the TV, watching us with the van door open with the For Ashley sign lit up.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna find these guys.
I wonder if they're looking for us.
I wonder if I should point a flashlight back up at them.
I don't think we could film that very well. It wouldn't come out very good. But
Yeah, I don't know. Here, I'll have to see what his
it is weird. Is anyone in the chat up on that flight logs app? See what this helicopter's looking for? They spotted Chalk Tifa.
Looking for something.
And now it's on the run.
But this, maybe you can see me better over here. Is that better? A little better. Oh my, I need to shave. I'll be shaving tomorrow sometime after I get up there. Probably leave about 9 in the morning.
So you're splitting in the morning, right? Okay.
Be picking Jamie up about 11:30 and then head on over to get our rooms. And I'm going to shave my face, clean up, and relax for a night in a hotel room.
Sean said he was going to go do a flag wave. Is that the one in Indiana? He's probably talking about.
On the 10th, probably.
Yeah. These guys are going to go out to Tammy Mundy's house and do a big flag wave so that all her neighbors know that it's not just her flying all the flags. All the people she hangs out with fly flags too.
That's right. We're going to show some support. Let that town, they don't know what they done by messing with Tammy Mundy.
That's right. Tammy Mundy is loaded for bear.
I got just a little hint of something that town might be finding something else out real soon too. Might be.
Just a hit. Tammy Mundy is a hero. She's given her township or wherever she lives the what for with her flags and signs.
And she's standing her ground, and her attorney is very proud of us for being out here standing up for what we believe in. And he ain't messing around.
Good.
I think the town's going to be surprised real soon.
Good. They better take it serious, because we're serious. That's right, Silly. We
need more
stand with
attorneys
Tammy.
like that. I'm going to have to find out who that attorney is. I mean, I guess you'd have to have that district or whatever if you needed them. But we need more attorneys that'll stand up for what.
They're
what's
around,
right.
man. We had an attorney in town right next to me in Ephrata, Pennsylvania, who went to J6, and then his ex-wife turned him in. They busted him with a rifle in the car. I mean, it's a horrible story. The dude was upstanding citizen. His father was mayor. He was like the town lawyer, and they just turned on him like hyenas. It was horrible.
Yeah, so it's been a nice day. Been a real nice day.
Hold the line, Tammy. That's right. Goes that. So, dude, I see how I can post these chat.
What is it?
I can take a chat and post it, so it's on permanent video.
Right.
My chat's been helping out a lot. You guys are awesome. The comments you were giving all throughout the night were fantastic.
A lot real quick there, Jericho. I love watching the way you interact with the authorities.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's great, man.
All right, I'm looking at my Rumble chat. I got to see what's so funny here. Let's see.
How many people watched you on Rumble tonight?
There's usually 45 to 50, 60, something like that at a time. But they're over here laughing about something.
The iPod? What was the iPod? You guys made me laugh today about the iPod.
iPod.
Or maybe iPad. Man. Things are happening so fast around here. It's hard to keep up. Oh, the Smithsonian Institute police. Was that guy armed? Did he have a weapon?
Last night?
No, this morning when we were doing that update thing, we had the Smithsonian police guy.
I think so.
And he had body armor on.
I think he was. I think he did have a firearm.
So the Smithsonian Institute has a police force armed and body armored up to protect our museums. Doesn't that make you feel good, America? You never know what's going to go on in one of them museums. It's good to know that they're protecting it from illegal tripod use and keeping things that are potentially hazards safe. Keeping the public safe from potential hazards of tripod use. That makes me go to sleep easier every night.
You guys are having a good time over there on Rumble, talking about tipping a canoe and spreading them and all kinds of stuff. What are you guys talking about over there? It is after dark, so I guess I'll have a little bit of leniency there.
Rumble after dark.
Rumble after dark.
It gets rowdier on Rumble, huh?
I guess so. They're just being they're being something else over there.
I guess.
They tipped the canoe because they didn't want to leave their ammo at home. It made the canoe heavy on one side. I don't know what they're talking about.
Laughter is good medicine, Priscilla. It looks like Oreo got egged or something. Did you hear anything about that?
Oreo did get. I don't know if Oreo actually did or if he just seen they were in a convoy, so it's hard to tell who actually got egged. But yeah, there was an egging. It was excellent. It was an excellent egging.
You caught some chick spitting on my van today,
your van got spit on today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been the day for the leftists. They're getting triggered here again.
We're triggering them, man. We were flying flags on them, and some chick on a bicycle was so mad she spit on my van.
They see an American flag and it just sends them into a whatever, a spat. They just go off.
Gets their panties all bunched up.
Throwing eggs.
I had no idea we were going to have that asshole when we went in there, but we're feeling them out, you know. None of that stuff is posted anywhere there. It doesn't say no tripod use anywhere on the outside of that building. So how are you supposed to know all these rules? You just do it and you wait till they come out and complain to you. And then you go, oh, I didn't know what the rules were. Thank you. Thank you for making me aware of the rules.
We should have asked for it in writing. Can we get that in writing so we know what the rules are? We don't want to do anything.
Are they rules or are they laws or are they mandates?
Or are they opinions?
Or are they, recommendations? Security.
But the strange part was, I seen the guy that talked to us.
Yeah.
I seen him peek his head out the door, probably a good 10 minutes or more before they came out there. So I knew they were going to come. I didn't know it was going to be two of them, but the fact that it took so long, it's almost like they had to think about what it was they were going to tell us.
Like the guy saw us and then they had a powwow inside there,
Yeah.
like, ooh.
Potentially. They had to come up with the word potentially. They had to figure out exactly how they were going to word it. That potential is how they...
You see how ridiculous it is? That's ridiculous.
Right? I didn't know they based rules on potential anymore, but I guess they do now.
Well, I never heard of the Smithsonian Special Police before. That's a new one.
Yeah, I didn't even...
I thought we only had 18 overlapping
I thought it
law
was just a
agencies here.
sidewalk.
I guess we got
We're on the
19.
Smithsonian property? What the heck?
And there was way less potential injury from tripod use where we went and sat then afterwards. Because there were just like scooters and bikes zipping past us out there.
Did you realize what he told us? He's like, I'm going to ask both of you to remove your phones from your tripods right now.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Did we?
What good's that going to do? Like,
right.
We can use our phone without our tripod, but we can have a tripod and a phone. We just can't put them together.
Right.
Like, what?
Ooh.
I mean, come on now, guys.
Well, probably 10 years ago, some guy might have attacked somebody with his tripod.
With his tripod.
Yeah, I'll bet that's why.
Or maybe the wind blew it over.
Or the wind blew it over and somebody broke her toe or something. So ever since then, they had to make a rule about tripod use just to keep everyone safe, They're just looking out for our safety, I think.
Yeah, they're very concerned about us.
They really care about us. Yeah. They really care about us. So much they put fluoride in our toothpaste.
They leave those wooden signs just falling over out by the sidewalk where they could really hurt somebody. But they seen us over there. They took their time to come over there to where we were to make sure that we were taken care of. That's a lot. I mean, they went out of their way for us.
Look at the manpower. Like, what did we just cost the government there? Like, that was at least $100. Those two guys coming out and questioning us for that long, armed, body armor.
Yeah, they probably claimed a safety hazard pay for that.
Yeah, hazard pay.
I dealt with the domestic terrorists out there. I got them off here.
Hazard pay, tripod use. Oh man. Oh, Greg Kelly, you're not coming to America? I thought you were going to visit us. Well, maybe next time, right? One of these days, we'll get. I got a guy from England in here.
Oh, nice.
And he thought he was coming here.
Well, that's what one of the 3 stars on the DC flag is. What? Let's see. DC is one of the stars, right?
I don't know.
The other star is the Vatican, isn't it? And then the other one is in England. Those 3 stars. Yeah,
That's what they represent?
Yeah, those are the 3 cities that run everything. Right? That's why you got the
Is that the official explanation of the 3 stars?
I think so. Let's see.
I mean, that would be pretty out there in your face.
It is.
New World Order stuff.
3 stars on the DC flag. Let's just ask for this so much easier. What does the 3 stars on the DC flag mean?
They're saying Trump should sign an executive order for tripod use.
What's going on? Hold on.
I encourage everybody to go to, continue to, on Patriot J6.
What is that?
For the Health Lives and the American Patriot Relief. Check us out at the Real 26 or understand again that foundation. We love y'all and I thank y'all so much and we'll continue to pray for y'all and don't pray for us.
I don't even know. There's nothing running on it. It's making all kinds of noise though. Alright, got it. Alright, now I'll ask it again. What does the 3 stars mean on the DC flag?
According to Wikipedia, the 2 red stripes were seen as representing the Senate and House of Representatives where DC residents were not represented, while the 3
So
stars
it's blurry
represented
now?
the 3 commissioners who ruled over the city with accountability to the people who were innocent and
3
represented in
commissioners.
The 3 commissioners?
Yeah, that rule over the city.
Hey, really?
That's what it, yeah.
Patricia ain't one of them, is she?
I sure hope not.
The commish. The 3 stars stand for the 3 commissioners.
That is weird.
That is weird. I'll bet most people that want DC statehood don't even know that, though. Okay.
See, here's what I thought. Just like I said, City of London,
Yeah.
DC, and the Vatican.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said. Finance, military, religion.
Sovereign corporate entities not connected to the nations they appear to be part of. In other words, the City of London, that is the square mile within Greater London, is not technically part of Greater London or England, just as Vatican City is not part of Rome or Italy. Likewise, Washington, D.C. is not part of the United States that it controls?
Right. DC, London, and the Vatican are completely separate.
Yes.
They are the 3 cities that control
The world.
That's what the 3 stars on the DC.
They might as well just put an NWO there instead of the stars, man. That's some New World Order BS right there.
I don't know if the Egger got arrested. That would have been an excellent thing to happen, though. I bet he was scrambling.
If they make D.C. a state, that means they're going to get 2 senators. They're going to get at least 1 House of Representatives
They
guy.
can't make it a state because then it would be a part of the U.S.
But they gain a majority in the Senate by it because they get 2, liberal senators. Every state gets 2.
But would it still be part of the 3 cities then if we made it a state that owned,
Oh, but
That
that
would
would
change
be if
things.
it's statehood.
That would change things, wouldn't it? 'Cause-
Statehood would just make it like any other state.
right. Then they wouldn't have the power and control over the rest of America like they
Huh. So the people calling for statehood here are actually
do. Shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
They don't want that. They want to remain the sovereign entity that they are right now.
Right. You would think so.
And
Yes,
just
sir.
imagine, Mayor Bowser is in charge of it all. She's the mayor of the 3rd sovereign state in the world.
It's crazy, huh?
That's scary.
Why would you want to change that to be an American state? Or a sovereign state, already?
Did you know that Marion Bowser, the mayor of D.C. is the lesbian lover of Donna Brazile down in Georgia.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, they're like wife and wife.
Really?
Yeah.
Donna Brazile? And who else?
Bowser, the mayor of D.C.
Really? Bowser?
It's not Marion. What's her first name though?
Muriel Bowser.
Yeah. Mayor Bow Wow. That's right, Turbo.
The antagonist tried to hit Oreo with eggs twice and missed. I bet Oreo was scrambling. That's why he missed.
They have a high lord in the city of London.
A high lord.
Yeah, that's what the
And
London.
Here we have a mayor.
Does who have a mayor?
Now in D.C. we have a mayor. That doesn't.
In D.C. and in London.
We have the Pope.
London has a high lord, and Vatican would have the Pope, right?
That's the religion, and the high. What was it? The finance was London or the U.S. or D.C. I don't remember. I didn't put it away.
We just keep our heads spinning, trying to
D.C.
figure it
is
out.
military, Vatican is religion, and City of London is finance. So we have the military. London has the money. We're the ones giving London all the money, our tax dollars.
The guards in Vatican City are all Swiss. They can join the Swiss Guard after their military service.
The antagonist on her sidekick still had a hospital wristband on. Wow. I mean, they gotta be men around throwing eggs at me. Right here.
Yeah, I think they're looking for us, man. They're not hard to find.
They both
Oh.
got arrested? Wow. The Eggers got arrested.
Look at him, man. He's like beaming right down over there.
On that road right over there.
Should we be worried?
I don't have any protection.
We got flagpoles.
We got flagpoles.
Look out.
Nothing to worry about.
Assault, deadly flagpoles. Somebody said they called, Biden called Buttigieg booty juice today.
Yeah, I seen that.
Did he? Is that true?
Yeah, he called, I can't remember who he called that, but
Buttigieg.
he said booty juice, booty juice.
Booty juice.
Booty juice.
Man. How much longer do we got to take this guy? Just another Saturday night in D.C., I guess.
Booty juice.
Yeah, you got a quagmire there, Greg Kelly. It's fun trying to explain London City and Greater London, and then it's all in England.
Gary, what do you mean your phone's blowing up? I didn't put your number out on my stream. Like, I don't even remember your number. I have to look for your name. I didn't put my number out on your stream. What are you talking about?
I don't think the Pope is ever going to say anything against Biden.
Gary, you put your number out on your own stream. What are you talking? You remember? I remember that video.
Booty
I know you
juice.
did, you silly boy.
Booty judge.
Nope, here we are on the big TV.
Booty juice, booty juice, booty juice.
Rock stars.
All right.
On the big screen, that's what it says.
King of content. We figure there's a lot of patriots out there that just want patriot action. So this is like the behind the scenes patriot action right here.
Right.
When we're not actually waving flags in tyrants' faces, we got to be thinking about waving the flags in tyrants' faces.
There we go. I forgot to go in there now.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Yeah, that's better.
We're like lit up there. That's better than my shot here, man. We're on the shade here. Oh, that's because the street right there. Yeah, that's a good shot. So we're giving patriots a place to hang out here, and let's talk, man. We don't want no civil war. We want our government back, and we gotta let like the FBI and the CIA know about it. So they're spooking on us right now, and we're just letting them know we're peaceful. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, Craig Gelly. His Holiness the Pope has always been non-political. Yeah, I heard about The Rock and Oprah asking for money for Hawaii or Maui. Well, I don't know if the police will come, or it might be the cemetery police, or it could be the prison police, or are we in Smithsonian territory right here? It could be anybody, Diane. We don't know who will come and let us know what the rules are here. But somebody will come.
Somebody will. Go talk to her about her wet floor. Oh.
All right, Angelina, you guys must have got home. Good. The A police. Ghillie suits, man. We would look like bushes sitting here if we had ghillie suits right now. All right, LJ Cowgirl, I'm so glad you joined us tonight. I loved your contributions to the chat tonight. You guys are beautiful tonight. I just couldn't believe it. And then that anthem tonight just sounded fantastic from where I was standing. I hope it sounded really good to you guys. But the anthem sounded just as good as that Trump Pledge of Allegiance J6 anthem thing. Man, they sounded good tonight. I was getting goosebumps, almost shed a tear. Yeah, wasn't it, Priscilla? It just sounded really good. I can't wait to watch the replay on that. All right, Diane, you got your hat. Good. Possum. Good to see you, man. I just finished up that jar the other day. I might need another one. When am I going to see you next, Possum? Oh, you might be texting and driving. You be careful, Angelina. For crying out loud. You be careful. You got Cindy in the car with you. 37 different policing agencies. All right, I'm trying to keep track of them. Because there is a lot. And they all intertwine. And none of them know anything about election fraud. I mean, isn't that weird? All these law agencies and nobody's going in and arresting the people for the election fraud. And just because none of them are arresting people for election fraud means it must not be happening. That's what they're trying to tell everybody. All right, we got Republic Road Rail, brother. What are you doing, man? Yeah, we got the park police. All right, weed is legal in D.C. So when you're standing on the street by the mall is national parkland, but the street is DC police, and then the other side of the street is the Smithsonian police. So if you take a hit of weed on the street, it's legal. But if you jump up on the curb and exhale, you're in federal land, which is a class 1 felony. So we were wondering today, like, could you, if you know, just the whole weed laws, it's ridiculous, totally ridiculous. And we let them make these rules over us and throw people in jail for violating those rules. Same scenario was in Washington State, man, where they legalized marijuana up there. But the National Forest Service owned a lot of the land up there, which was national forest. So some people that lived in Washington bought weed legally, and then they drove up into the National Forest and smoked it and got busted by National Forest Service police and are looking at like felonies. They can't vote. They're looking at 10 years in jail, according to the ridiculous laws of the federal government on this topic. And oh, no way, silly. You got a link on this. All right, I'm going to have to text this one. So is it actually just illegal to smoke the weed on the National Park Service? Or if you smoked it on Metro property and just stepped up onto National Park Service and blew the smoke out, would that be illegal? Or would that be only halfway illegal or something? Like, the laws are a quagmire, and they are that on purpose, just to keep us wondering and to necessitate attorneys. So if you did do that and they arrested you for blowing a hit of weed out on the National Park Service, that you didn't actually light it up on the Park Service, but you lit it up on Metro, and then you stepped onto the National Park Service and blew it out, you would need an attorney that's versed in national park laws, and you would need one that was versed in DC Metro laws. So it would probably cost you twice as much on attorneys. Nah, Darth, she doesn't know. She doesn't know. She's chicken shit. There you go, Possum. We're breaking a law at any given moment. We just don't know it. Right. That's been my philosophy since I was 16 years old.
I'm back. Na. Batman.
Hey, I agree, Random Blood. Let's keep it out of the kids' lives till they get older and they can figure that out. Say the average person commits 5 felonies a day. I would agree. It's just whether or not you get caught, I guess. Yeah, never mind, Gary.
What's Gary doing now?
Well, I was just talking about, like, when we were standing in the street, if you took a hit of weed in the street on metro property, and then we step up on the curb on the federal property and blew the hit out, right?
Right.
If it was only half illegal, really, you know? Because you didn't light it up and blow it out.
Well, I think it's transporting from one district to another. That'd be a higher charge.
But what if you left your weed in the car on the metro property?
Yeah, it's only the smoke that you're taking over. So.
Right. And you didn't even light it up there. You just blew it out there. That's the craziness we live in. That's
Questions we need to know.
That's our real existence, man. That's the world we live in. We gotta figure that stuff out on a daily basis over here. Yeah, I think your prayers are working, Patriots. Thank you. We're just making fun over here.
You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh.
We gotta laugh.
Right? You gotta laugh. That means you gotta play hopscotch when you're smoking.
Yeah, but if you leave your coke in the White House, you're good. You're not gonna get busted.
Yeah, that's
right.
definitely not federal. That's definitely not federal property. You know, so that's.
Yeah,
all
everything's cool if you just leave your coke in the White House. You're not gonna get it busted.
Especially when your dad earlier in life made a bill that would lock anybody up with crack cocaine for 5 years, and it just seems like nothing ever happens to Mr. Hunter.
Right. Is cocaine legal in DC? I don't think so.
I doubt it. I think mushrooms are.
Mushrooms are legal in DC.
Which is weird, I think, but whatever.
I think cocaine is legal in British Columbia now. Up in Canada on the West Coast. I'm pretty sure they legalized coke. Yeah, the Richard Simpson oil's helping out Josh's mom from Republic Roadreel.
Yeah.
She's really getting good pain relief from the Richard Simpson oil. Which totally goes against the federal regulation on marijuana, which says it has no medicinal properties to it. Yeah, it's legal at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, right. I didn't hear any gunshots.
It was earlier, wasn't it? Before the helicopter started blinding us?
I think they were like M80s. It didn't sound like a...
Yeah, it didn't sound like a... It was loud.
Might have been a flashbang. that copter was definitely circling with the spotlight going like right over there.
Where's that blue dress? Who are you talking to in that? That big party 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. I think they already had it without us. That's how they found cocaine there.
Well, what's in store tomorrow? You're heading out.
Yeah.
Might be kind of a slow day tomorrow.
We got the whatever that concert is that may be going on.
Is that going on right now, maybe?
Orchestra, something.
Because they're going to tear it down tomorrow, right?
No, they're tearing down tomorrow night.
Oh, tomorrow night. So is that concert tomorrow? During the day or the evening or what?
Well, I would say during the day. I don't know.
It's going to be hot out on that lawn and during the day. There's no shade.
True.
I might go down and check that out. I like symphony orchestra music. I was going to do a live stream from John Philip Sousa's grave. Have you seen that in here?
No.
He's like the big band music guy.
Oh, really?
And he's got a spectacular grave in here, man. It's got a bench on it. Like the whole grave site is covered in granite. It's totally all paved over with ornate cut stone and stuff. That's pretty cool. John Philip Sousa's whole family's buried here. So Marion Barry, the cocaine mayor of DC from way back in the 70s and 80s, he's buried here. Who's the FBI guy? Hoover or J. Edgar Hoover? He's buried here. He's got AstroTurf on his grave.
Oh, that's. I've seen an FBI guy, but it wasn't Hoover. Yeah, it was Hoover.
Yeah, he's buried here.
Yeah.
This congressional cemetery is actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, it really is.
There's some beautiful angel grave markers in there. I'd like to go in and film that one of these days.
They have a lot of nice looking dogs walking through there a lot, too.
Yeah.
Lots of dogs.
Yeah.
The White House is federal land. Yes. Yes, it is. Pizza left. I wish. I couldn't eat that pizza. It was some kind of veggie pizza or something.
The one they had down there tonight?
Yeah, it was something.
Oh, I thought it was good.
Was it good? Or was it?
I thought it had meat on it. I don't know. I didn't look at it.
It didn't look like a pepperoni or sausage pizza.
No, I think it was like sausage and ham or something. Yeah. So, Possum, is there any way you getting down here soon to see you, bud? You got camp going on right now, or? It'd be cool to see you, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to have visitors later tonight at the campground between 2 and 4. I told them to come on out.
Who?
The people that were on Gary's chat.
Really?
The people that live under the bridge.
The trolls.
Yeah.
Turbo says they searched Oprah and found 3 feet of crack in her pants.
But that's not the only thing they found in her pants.
Turbo man.
It was under the bridge. The trolls from your chat. The trolls from your chat are under the bridge, Gary. I didn't even have to go under the bridge to chat with them, so that was nice.
Does Gary need a mod?
Gary definitely needs a mod. I tried to get him to mod me while I was in there, but he wouldn't do it. He wasn't paying attention to his chat.
Gary, you gotta control the trolls.
Yeah, you gotta control the trolls. The trolls. They're terrible. I think you had a lover in there that was committed to you and everything. Yeah, they were having a good old time.
It's funny when they know they got the place to themselves, they just go nuts, man.
I had a little fun with them.
Troll up the whole thing. Oh, he might have underestimated the amount of crack in Oprah's pants. He needs an eye examination. My goodness, you guys cracked me up, man.
Gary, I asked him to text and send me pics for a date. Well, good luck with that. And there was one guy in there named 18 Naked Cowboys.
That was his name?
Yeah, 18 Naked Cowboys. I'm like, well, I don't know what you're going to do with 18 Naked Cowboys, but that sounds disgusting.
Sounds like Brokeback Mountain, man. He asked the trolls to send him pictures.
I'll send you the pictures. Don't worry. You can find them anywhere on the internet, I'm sure.
Oh, man. Oh. Carol.
They're your people on your chat, Gary. What's going on, DJ, over on Twitch? Just hanging out, having a chat. Good old conversation.
Denise Green, we had Nazis on a bridge in Orlando today? I haven't heard this story.
Nazis on a bridge in Orlando.
70 of them. Trying to do a Nazi flag wave on a bridge. I'll bet they got a lot of honks.
I bet they got a lot of fingers, too.
Mm-hmm.
Nazi flag wave. Interesting.
I haven't seen that yet.
Sore as heck. Did you have a surgery or something, DJ?
Patriot front. That's those Fed guys.
Yeah, they look weird.
They look like Feds. They have like government issue everything, and
They look like Feds, or I think somebody on Twitter tracked them down to be in like different groups within the United Nations.
Really?
Yeah. They had the Orange Hat Crew, which I also know there was an Orange Hat Crew at January 6th. Right? You had the Proud Boys had an orange hat, but it was a different color orange than the Orange Hat Crew, which looked like the daggone Patriot Front Boys.
Really?
Interesting stuff.
Any group like that, they're like posers.
Right.
They can't be real because they're doing what they're doing. And that's dumb. I mean, if you're actually a group like that, it'd be dumb to do what they're doing.
I got you, DJ. I see you've been busy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Possum, we got the There's a scene here. We can hook you up. It's not that expensive. You know where to go.
I don't have a possum on my chat. I'm jealous.
Possum's my bud from the TPC, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We had some great hell rides on that Beltway, man. We were jamming up the exits a couple days, like 2 or 3 days. We went in when the police were coming up and blocking the exits as we went past them.
Yeah.
And we got out, man. We had our shirts off and we were screaming and waving flags. We were telling all the cops to take what do they call it, a blue holiday, where they all take the day off. And we were like, just take the day off, man. We'll be all right. We'll just let us in. Take the day off tomorrow. Let us in. It'll be all right. We had some fun, man.
I wonder if those guys were ever going to get in trouble for that bad accident they caused and killed 2 people.
That wasn't near us, man. That was like way back behind. And that wasn't us clogging those lanes up. That was the other dumbasses that were
dump trucks
slowing down and looking at us and shit. Yeah, we didn't clog the highway up. We just clogged up the exit they were blocking.
I heard the dump trucks what I heard was the dump trucks were blocking the exit and somebody come flying through there and they couldn't stop in time and hit the dump truck and kill them.
Well, it's the Beltway in DC, man. That happens all the time. You gotta be heads up on that. Survival of the fittest. The blue flu. That's what it was called. The blue flu. Yeah. Yeah, we're just chilling.
I'll probably go live for a little while we're on the way to Jersey tomorrow, guys, for a little bit or something. But I think I'm about done for the night.
Yeah, we gotta wind it down. It's a good night. It's nice and cool out. I think a week ago it was telling me it was going to be 95 today, and it's not, you know.
No, it wasn't.
We had a great week. Nice 80 degree weather here. It's not insanely hot anymore.
Long from Coma, David. Yep, M5.
Yeah, I remember that guy they boxed in on 270. Yeah. There was another time a guy cut Sasnak off. And I was like right behind Sasnak, and the dude took off. But we saw the whole thing happen, so we chased him down.
Where'd you hear that from, Stuart? We got a news update. Interesting. Fannie Willis busted in massive money laundering and election fraud enterprise scheme.
Fanny,
what are you doing out there, big Fanny?
Hey, Fanny. Did we just find something on you? Poor Fanny.
I gotta pick Jamie up on the way.
Everyone's screaming at Fanny, man. They tell her, hurry up, get that indictment out. Now we got fraud on her.
Money laundering scheme. I bet Ruby Freeman had no part in that. You know, she was so innocent.
Ruby.
I did kind of figure out the Harrison Floyd thing that I was trying to figure out.
You got on bail, right?
Yeah, he got out on bail, but
that's not fireworks.
no, that's not fireworks. That's definitely gunshots.
That's a semi-automatic
What
weapon.
was that? Somebody wreck or something?
Man, we gotta get some body armor, dude.
I know, man. But if you do, then it's conspiracy.
Right.
So if you protect yourself, it's a conspiracy against the government.
Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it? That was just some guy unloading a gun.
Part of Harrison's Floyd charges was the fact that he tricked Ruby Freeman into confessing.
Really?
That was part of his charges. Yeah, he's being charged for trying. In that video that I keep talking about,
yeah,
he sent that lady there to meet with Ruby at the jail, and she basically did confess.
Confessed to her.
So, yeah, so they're trying to say that they set her up into confessing something she didn't do, which she did do. Why else would she confess? You're right. So that's how now that video makes sense to me. It took me a minute. But I do have that video.
Yeah, we got video.
How can you trick somebody? I mean, if they confess, they confess. I mean,
cops do it all the time, but you can't get somebody to confess that isn't even arrested.
Right.
Just confess to a crime.
Right, just because they admit to it because they think they can trust you.
Yeah, right.
That's their dumb stupidity.
Right.
If I told an undercover FBI agent that I was doing something crazy, they're not going to say, I can't go back and say, oh, you tricked me into confessing, or, you know what I mean? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't put that in there. Nope, we're good.
Yeah, we gotta hunker down here soon. Yeah, Brandon likes Ruby Freeman, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Did you see a rat? Uh-oh.
Is there a rat over there?
Chat's spotting rats out in the road out there behind us. There is lots of rats around here.
Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off for the night. I don't see a moon anywhere.
Yeah, now the gunshots, now the sirens are going off.
Love you all. Keep up the good work. Freedom Warriors out.
They were definitely gunshots. Yeah, we better get the hell out of here.
Got an appointment at 2 o'clock in the morning.
What time?
Between 2 and 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you ever see that YouTube channel where the guy shoots the rats all night? He gets night vision goggles out and he goes to a farm. The farmer hires him and he just like sits out there and just picks rats off.
Really?
And films it. We could do that show here.
Yeah,
sure.
we could do that.
But I guess we need air-powered rifles or something. I don't know what weapons are allowed here. I need an attorney to figure that out. All right, Patriots, we had a wonderful day today. It was great weather, a lot going on in D.C. It was just a great day to kind of hang out in D.C., kick back a little bit, decompress from all the courtroom bullshit that's going on with the J6ers. I'm glad these guys called us tonight. They still got their heads screwed on straight, man. Dude just got sentenced to 15 years and he called us tonight, you know?
Yeah.
I mean...
I guess they've had plenty of time to prep themselves for that, but I mean, still inside you would have to have some hope that that's not going to happen, and then,
right.
You know.
And having us out here, we're not quitting. We aren't quitting. Not till these heroes are free, man. I know there's a couple dirty ones in there and they'll serve their sentences, but man, these patriots that didn't do anything, no violence committed, and they're being called terrorists. That's a travesty of justice. We're here to stand against it. We'll do what we can to keep it going on until they're free men. And then we can elect them into office. Because they're Patriot geniuses. All right, so thanks for hanging out with us, Patriots. I'm glad you stuck with it tonight. Thanks for all the contributions in the chat. I think we got a cool chat thing going on with the video now, and we can get you all up in there with your comments and stuff. I think it's turned into something pretty cool here. So we'll catch you all tomorrow. We'll do an update tomorrow, Sunday. Maybe hit David's tent for a little bit, get a little church service in. I know Nebraska Patriot did a really cool church service last Sunday, so maybe she might be doing something tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out with us, folks. Keep your Speedo on, Turbo. I love you all. This is Jericho and David from Freedom Express Media. Over and out.